Hey, guess what, everybody? We're live. Or I guess I'm live right now. She's going to be here soon. I'm kind of lonely, but I see a lot of you guys in the chat. What you doing? Oh, Gremlin Gal got the little Pokemon figures. Awesome. I love hearing you guys' stuff actually get there because you know how USPS is. They'd be like, oh, what is this? Fragile worth $1,000? Cool. Just throw that over there. And that's what they do with everything. That's how they treat all of their stuff. What is up, everybody? Tell me if you hear that. Is that fan bothering the mic at all? I tried to listen to it beforehand, and I didn't hear nothing. So hopefully the pop filter is doing its job, and you're not hearing the fan. Oh, Alvin, it's not all the way. They just fixed our AC earlier today, so it's still hot as crap in here. But it's cooled down like 3 degrees. It went from like 83 to like 79 or 80, so it's gone down 4 degrees. But it's still way too hot. What is up, everybody? Woo! We got a lot of people popping in here. There's a lot of you guys in here before we even started. Just talking about random stuff. Random stuff. But that's what I like to do. This is what I do when we're at home and we got nothing to do. We're like, you know what? We haven't talked to the fan base in a long time. I like to just get on here and we just talk about random who knows what for however long. No time limit, no schedule. We just pop one in here. All right, good. I'm glad you guys don't hear the fan because it is still hot as you know what in this house until the AC like cools itself down. But it's working. It's working slowly. You know how bad it was? Like we get this heat wave over here where it's consistently 95 plus with terrible humidity, and then all of a sudden our AC decides to go out at the same time. Not a good team. That's not good teamwork there. That is not good teamwork. All right, 79 is way too hot, my storage finds. I agree. I need to get down to like 68. That's where I like it. It's working. But like we said, it's 95 degrees here, and the humidity is terrible, so that AC is working overtime right now, especially to get it down to where I want it to. So what is up, people? As you can see by the title, we got some good news here today. In the storage world, why is every time I make a video or live stream it says we have good news, everyone's like, oh, you guys must be having some kind of baby or something. No, there's other good news in the world, you know. That's not the only thing. This is a business thing. Chesapeake VA in the house. What's up, local? You're in Ashland and it's hot as balls, man. Worry, right down the street from you. Literally, I'm 10 minutes from Ashland, so yeah, it's hot as balls here. Our AC never goes off. That thing runs all day, every day. 100 in Utah. But like I said, the thing about that sucks more on the East Coast is like we don't get as high of temperatures most of the time. Sometimes we do. But that humidity over here is just brutal, man. It's terrible. The humidity just makes like, man, I'd rather sit in 110 degree dry heat than 90 degree humidity. Humidity makes everything sticky and gross. So everybody's asking what happened. Well, I'll talk about that in a second. It's nothing like huge, but it's something I thought was super cool, like how it played out. And we'll have some videos on it soon too. But I just figured we had put out a video in a few days, and it wasn't going to be able to get one out until Thursday. So we might as well go live, chill out with everybody, and just talk about what happened. Yeah, that. So, for everyone that's asking about the title, hey, first, Stephanie, thank you for a $2 super sticker. I appreciate that. Let me show you what's happening really quick. Let me see if I can figure out how to share my screen again, because I feel like when it comes to StreamYard, I still don't completely know what I'm doing. All right, let's see. I'm just going to share my entire screen. Let's see. Share. Yes, and share audio, of course. Let's see if this works. All right, let's see if this works. All right, now you can see my screen. You can see this unit right here that we won today. So I want to point this out, why I was so excited, because I had this unit on my watch list along with like 4 or 5 smaller ones, like little 5x5s and things like that. And this one, the 10x10 unit, as you can see, 10x10, that's completely packed, front to front, side to side, is the cheapest selling unit of the day. I don't know why people are so scared to have the big units. I guess they just don't want to have to deal with all the work and whatnot. But this one's a 10x10. Look at these pictures. And if you see what I see, I mean, it looks like a lot of household from the front, but one of the things I noticed right off the bat is in this tote, all the clothes are still tagged. Like, look, it still has its tag on this. This still has its tag on this. There's still a tag over there. It's all still tagged, and there's totes all the way through. And I still can't tell, where's that one picture at? Let me see this. I can't tell if that's a tire, like a drum set. What do you guys think this is? But I don't know. Anyway, you can only see very close. You can't see very far into the unit anyway. We only paid $540, which is really cheap for a 10x10 nat full, completely full. But my thing was, let me go back to the StreamYard. All right. Now I'm back full screen. So what I was saying is that unit, we called them because, you know, the stupid rule says that if you don't, until you exchange cash with the facility, the old owner can still pay it off, which is stupid. It's really dumb. So like, even if it's up for auction and you win and they pay online before you get there, you still lose it. So we try to always call right away. Like right when we win, we try to call the facility and pay for it over the phone if we can. And a lot of them will take cash only. So a lot of them you just kind of get, you get screwed basically. So we called this one as soon as we can and told them, can we pay over the phone? And they're like, no, they accept cash only. So we're like, crap. And they're like, but you don't have to worry about the other owner paying it off. And we're like, why? I'm like, well, they owed thousands of dollars and they come to find out that the owner, the one that owned it, died recently. So now it's always like an eerie feeling when you get a unit from somebody that recently passed away. Like the humanitarian side of you is like, that's sad, that sucks. But then the business side of you is like, it hasn't been touched. So you never know. You're kind of just like this awkward in the middle feeling. Like, okay, it's good that it hasn't been touched, but it's also really eerie that you just bought somebody's stuff that just passed away. So, and it's also in Arlington, Virginia. Arlington, Virginia is most definitely I think the most expensive city in the entire state. Like the average house cost there is like $990,000, basically $1 million homes everywhere for little shacks that are barely worth it or $1 million. So I think it's going to be good. I'm excited. Flying solo? No. We went to sleep at like 7:30 a.m. last night, and then the AC guy got here kind of early, so we're going on absolutely no sleep. Plus, this unit went off, so she was taking a nap while I set this up, and then she's gonna come down here soon. But yeah, I just said if I go to sleep now, if I take a nap, then I won't be able to sleep at night. So I just got to make myself stay awake, even if I'm exhausted. I just force myself to stay awake so that when nighttime comes around, I can actually stay asleep. I'm one of those weird guys that function like totally fine off of 3 or 4 hours of sleep. And if I take like an hour nap, I won't sleep tonight. So yeah, what's up, everybody? Jeez, that's how my storage finds. That's how it is, though. That's what I thought was going to happen to this one, because this one was sitting at like $100 forever, and I was like, watch, within the last 5 minutes, it's going to go for like $1,500 or something, $2,000 or something like that. But no, they stopped at $540. What I've really noticed, though, with these online units are people want the quick, easy clean outs. You know what I mean? They'll pay $400 or $500 for a 5x5 unit with like 10 boxes, but then they won't go over $540 for a 10x10 with 150 boxes and 30, 40 totes. Like they just want something they can go grab and leave easy. So when they're big packed ones like that, I usually get excited because I know I can get them on the cheap end because nobody wants to move them, or maybe they're just not able to move them. I don't know. But I'm excited. I'm excited. Bought your first storage unit last week because of you guys. How'd you do, Arthur? I want to know what you found. And what website do we use to find storage units? There's a lot of different ones. This one in particular is storagetreasures.com. But there's also storageauctions.com, lockerfox.com, bid13.com, and selfstorageauctions.com are the one we use. And there's an app on your phone called Auction Zip that'll allow you to look for live auctions and online auctions in your area. So that's kind of useful too, if they list on there. A lot of people don't list on there though. Oh yeah, we're always exhausted. I live exhausted. Any more Elvis stuff recently? Just the knives. We plan on, like, a lot of people have been asking when we're going to do an auction for this stuff. And the truth was I wanted to do it this week, but our air conditioner's been screwed up and it's just been 85 degrees in the house. So I'm waiting for our house to cool down because you guys know when we do the auction, I'm sitting under camera lights for 3 hours. It's already too hot. And then the house being 85 too. We wait until it cools down. So probably next week for the auction. I don't know what's going to come in out of this unit, obviously. So I have no idea what's to come with this one, but I'm excited. No, Bill, we get this a lot. And I think the reason is on Facebook. On YouTube, you're going to see all our every video you see is what has happened up to date. Most recently, it's like happened the day before, 2 days before, just right after I edited it goes live. On Facebook, since we didn't start our Facebook page until last year around December or this year, January, we have like 3 years worth of storage units that were only been seen on YouTube and never been seen on Facebook. So when we don't have new videos to put out on Facebook, I've just been scrolling through and uploading the ones that haven't been on Facebook yet. So everybody gets a chance to see the older ones too that were just on YouTube. Eventually, yes, I'm going to run out of the older videos on Facebook, and Facebook won't have a video every single day anymore. But until then, I'm just going to keep putting all the old ones on there because most people on Facebook haven't seen them yet. But everyone on YouTube already has. So YouTube's only getting the new up-to-date stuff, while Facebook's getting pumped daily with older stuff, as well as, what we're buying. Like when we go to make a video tomorrow, if I put it out on YouTube on Thursday, it'll go out on Facebook on Thursday too. But like the last 3 days, we haven't had a video on YouTube, but Facebook's still been getting older videos. I hate the heat too, Paul. Everybody keeps talking about on Facebook. They keep posting pictures of the snow, saying, for all you people that say you hate the heat, remember what comes in the winter. Look at this snow. I'm like, dude, I will take 2 feet of snow right now before I take this sticky, humid crap with bugs everywhere, flying dragonflies and giant mosquitoes and bees. No, give me the winter. Give me the winter. Oh, dude, I bet, Todd. Because out there, everybody has, trailers, big trucks, retail, and they know how to get rid of it. Out here, everybody looks at those little ones. They like the little ones. Like I did too for the longest time. I still do. I'll still buy a little one. I don't care. I'll buy a 5x5. I'll buy a 10x10. I don't care as long as it looks packed. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, exactly, Pat. That's the way I'm treating it. Like, I know everybody's seen it on YouTube, but everybody on Facebook, like, we pretty much have 2 completely different audiences. There's some crossover. There's some people that follow us on both, but for the most part, I would say 75% of the YouTube fan base isn't following us on Facebook and vice versa as well. So they just get to see all the old things in the meantime until, like I said, we run out, which isn't too much longer, honestly. I've been putting videos up there, storage unit videos on there every day for a while now. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Somebody said you watch both. We appreciate that. You have a 10 fan and bucket ice? No, I don't have no ice. I just have a fan. You like how we all break the front of the fan off? Don't tell me I'm the only one that does that. You break the front of the fan off because it blocks like 60% of the air. And it's like, why not? Why not? Why keep that on there? Why do you want to keep it on there and just like block 60% of your air? I'm like, no, I'm ripping that thing off and I'm just letting the fan blades go. Winter is where it's at. Winter is where it's at. Chris, she is taking a nap because we only slept for like 2 or 3 hours last night. So she can take a nap and still go to sleep tonight. Like it's no problem. If I take a 30-minute nap, I'm going to be up all night. That's just how I am. So even if I get no sleep, I try to make myself stay awake just so I can sleep at night. Do I have a comic book store that I take my comic books and pops to? Nope. I legitimately, if they're older, I'll scan them and look them up on eBay. If they're not older, we literally just have our live auctions, and I have no idea like the value of the books I'm selling. I just sell them straight up. Facebook, I've gotten a lot worse comments on Facebook than YouTube. And YouTube, at least we have some say of where our ads are placed. On Facebook, you just say, do you want to monetize it? Yes or no? Yes. And they're like, all right, we're going to put as many ads as we want, wherever we want. You get no control over it. I'm like, all right. And everybody will message me like, why'd you put 8 ads in this video? And I'm like, I don't know how many ads are in that video. Facebook's doing that. I just give them the video. They put as many ads as they want in it. I don't know what they're doing or how many they're doing or whatnot, where they're putting them. I have no control over that on Facebook. How much did you start? buying units with. You know how much we saved up? $600. We bought our first unit for 150, I think. And it was like super good actually. But nowadays, man, the unit I paid 150 for, I'd probably go for 400 and 450. But you know, it used to be so much cheaper. Even I've only been doing this for about not even 3 years yet. And I can say even just 2 years ago, the difference is night and day. People used to pay like realistic prices. Now it's just a gamble. Hey, look who's here. You finally decided to show up. Everyone's asking where you are.
What's up, guys?
But like that's the way I see the storage business online, at least. It used to be like business decisions, and now it's literally like the casino. Like if they count out there and they're like, there's $600 worth of stuff in there, they're gonna bid $600 and just hope for the best with the rest. They literally just gamble. It's just gambling now. What'd you do with my mic?
I need to be able to see. Hey guys.
Everybody was asking where you were. They're like, what are you doing?
Tired.
It's weird. I don't know how people like see more ads. Some people see more ads on Facebook. Some people said they don't ever see any. I'm like, I don't know what they do. Like I said, I'm just like, monetize it. Yes, go ahead. Do what you're going to do. I don't have no control over it. What up? Ready, Freddy? See, look at these people.
What's up, Stephanie? What's up, Paul? Evan? Gene? Ian?
All right, let's see. Where do we go?
And all the people that just got here.
Man, do I look like I could do a backflip?
Heck no.
I could barely walk some days. I'm joking. But no, man.
Walk up a curb.
Oh, man. We get this question a lot. So this depends on your state. In the state of Virginia, you could keep it as long as it doesn't come back hot. Like you have to let the police, you're supposed to let the police run the serial number. And as long as it's not stolen or like wanted, you're good. I think you pay like $25 for a transfer to transfer it to you, but that's it. But I don't know how it works in other states. I've only found guns here in Virginia. So I don't know how it works over there. Give the stream a dislike. That's right. Dislike it, guys. Dislike it. Let's see, where are we at? Because that's private. If you do that okay, this is my opinion. You don't have to agree. Opinions are like buttholes, right? We all got one we cover up.
Yes.
But my opinion is people that are like just overly affectionate in front of other people like that, they have trophy wives and they're just trying to like, look what I meant. Like if you're just, to me, like if you're in a real happy relationship, you don't have to prove it all the time.
Well, I wouldn't say like, yes, that's true. But like in our case, we just don't like showing affection in public.
Yeah, exactly.
And technically this is public.
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know. I'm like, why? Keep that to yourself.
Can I ask why you want to see that anyway?
That's creepy.
Sorry.
Are you guys have any more tattoos? I have one scheduled for October.
Are you having any more?
Right here.
I want to get one.
Aren't you getting a tiger?
Yeah, I want a tiger, but of course my freckles are causing issues. As always.
Thank you, Amanda. How much did you drop on streaming equipment? Dude, I have a $50 webcam and a $100 mic. That's it.
This is what, $20?
The pop filter, yeah, $25. That's it.
Not brother and sister.
Like, oh my God, there's two white people. They have to be brother and sister.
Not just that. They're like two people that don't show affection in public. They have to be brother and sister.
No, I just think, my opinion, the people that are always like hugging and kissing are the ones that are like been in 17 relationships. And they just like, you know, are very insecure. But my opinion. Thank you, HB. Share it. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's like I said, to me, it's just very insecurity. Like, it's just strong insecurity. If you got to constantly show that, it's just like, yeah, to my opinion, you're just very insecure. Your boy is good. Because I've loved it since I was 6 or 7, and I'm 27 now. Exactly. That's what you do when you're actually happy. There's a difference between we're actually happy and we want to portray and show everyone that we're happy. You're not really happy. You're just, you know, if you got to go online and go on Facebook constantly, like, I love my wife so much. She's the most perfect thing in the world. You know, we all know those people that do that every day on social media. And you know, we all also know that none of what they're typing is true. They're really mad all the time.
And Jessica, like the actual physical process of getting a tattoo, my freckles don't like bother, but like the guy that did our Dragon Ball tattoo, he pays attention to the colors and everything. So if I want like a tiger with like blue, pink, and purple in the background, he was like, well, watercolor probably wouldn't show up. And then if I wanted like a white tiger, for example, it would just be like my skin color with black. And that's why it kind of makes it look weird, like on me compared to somebody that doesn't have freckles. So it's just kind of hard to do.
This question was something we were talking about recently, and I definitely want to go back to Canada whenever it goes back to normal, but I'm not doing like they're stupid. You have to have your vaccine card and then show a negative COVID test and then quarantine yourself for 14 days or all this time. Like, when I can just like go there, show them my passport, cross, then yes, I'm going back to Canada. But until then, no.
Yeah.
And just get a leopard.
Tigers are way better.
Oh, come on.
I love leopards. They're cute, but I like tigers.
Oh, thank you. Private is private, right?
That's the only thing we'll do in public, really, is hold hands.
That's about as far. Beyond that.
But there's even an issue with that. He walks too fast.
Well, that's just
I can't keep up with him.
I have long legs. I have long legs. Where do we go? Where do we go?
Freckles the tiger. Go up
there
a little
you
bit.
Go. Where?
Oh, no, I thought I saw a super chat.
Oh, if you did, I didn't see it.
Patties. What's up, Pat?
What's up, Pat? I don't know where it went. If somebody sent a super chat and I missed it, I'm sorry.
Could have just been me. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought I saw something glow too.
No idea.
That's how you do it, right? I know. I'm always like, they do it on Facebook. I see it on Facebook at least 5 times a day. Dinner's ready. Like, I mean, in the nicest way possible.
I don't care.
I don't care. Like, why do you want to show everybody your dinner?
Well, maybe they get a lot of likes on it. Maybe like they're
like
friends.
A nutritionist or something, then I get it.
Like it.
Unless, like I said, if you're actively a nutritionist or maybe you're a sports person and you know what you're eating is actually part of your life, then maybe. How's the weather? Hot AF. To put it blunt.
Andrea knows how I'm talking about.
Tall people problems.
And it's like I literally have to have a slight jog.
And I don't think about it. Like, we'll all go in the store. Like, if me, you, my mom, Raina, or whoever go into the store, I'll just start walking towards where we're going, then I'll look behind you to realize I'm like 20 feet in front of everybody, and I'm like, oh.
I'm like, hello.
And I like slow down and watch my feet.
Left in the dust back here.
And I'm like literally watching my feet. We do not have any schedule for auctions. We've been wanting to have one this week, but realistically, with this stupid air conditioner in our house, I'm just not doing it because the camera lights make it so much hotter than it already is, and it's already way too hot.
I know it makes it very difficult for you guys, and it's hard to. It's hard when we don't have. Oh, thank you, Carla.
Caught this one, Carla. Appreciate it.
It's hard when we don't have a schedule because most of you guys do have like your own schedule, but it's just realistically for us and how we do things, it's just not realistic for us.
I hate
even if it was, it's just something that we just wouldn't do because, like, say we have it every Saturday, but then like one Saturday or a couple Saturdays, we just don't like. We wake up and we're like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to get into YouTube. I said Utah. Into YouTube to avoid the scheduling cycle of having to do something every week. And, like, I feel like if I set myself a permanent schedule, then I'm just literally taking a fun, happy-go-lucky job and making it into a regular job by doing, like, I have to do this every week. I have to do that. And it's just, like, to me. But everyone's different. I don't keep any weapons besides guns. I have a couple knives, just a few, but I mean, I don't keep, like, really, just guns. I'm thinking about keeping a giant pocket knife that came out of the recent unit. It was, like, this big. Like, literally swings open like a sword. And I was like, that was cool. That's a Jebus-sized knife. They know the struggle. But it's even more of a difference between us. It's like a full foot.
Yeah, he's like 6'5", I'm like 5'6".
Yeah. So it's like almost a full foot.
And Ines said, probably asked before, but if you want a jackpot on the scratch cards, would you give up the auctions? No.
I would just do it bigger. Like I'd do it because I love it. It's so fun. I would just be able to go ham. I would feel free because then I wouldn't care what the price went for. Like if I won $7 million or something on a jackpot tomorrow, I'd buy my house, pay off all my debt, and then just buy like. I would literally probably just go to Storage Treasures and filter them up to the most expensive unit in the country.
Like, cool.
Let's go there. We're just gonna go wherever it's at, like Alaska, Montana. I don't care. We're just going there. All right, I'm going back to the bottom. If you guys, I didn't say this once today. If you put a question in here and we don't answer it, sometimes the chat just refreshes itself and it just skips you. So just put it in there again. We're not gonna like get mad.
Did you address the yard sale?
No.
Okay, so there's been so many people asking us about when's the next yard sale because I want to come. Like even people from other states. Somebody asked us even from New York. Okay, so in general, we cannot plan enough ahead for people to be able to take off or do whatever they got to do to schedule to come to this area and go to the yard sale. So we usually decide. I'm gonna say like Tuesday or Wednesday that week. The only thing that we're going to do, that's just in general. The only thing we're going to probably do from now on is actually like announce it on Facebook and possibly put the address in that post. And if you want to come, you can come. But we'll try to announce it as much in advance as possible. But no guarantees, especially if you live further away from Virginia.
Yeah, because like she said, we literally don't even know we're having it until probably Tuesday or Wednesday when we decide. This is funny. We have never, of course, heard nothing. But like we said, we heard through the grapevine and we have, a pretty good idea of who it is. So where's our sign at? If you follow us on social media, you probably saw the picture. I got like a giant sign, like those political yard signs. We got one printed to put in there that says, "Thank you for reporting us. New record, 1 million views one day. We appreciate it." Just to try to get under their skin. Oh, yeah, we did bring it. I brought it in the other day because it started raining.
Bam!
Look at that.
This will stay by our mailbox.
Yeah, this just stays in our yard until somebody reports that. Then I'll still leave it there, to be honest with you.
Well, I don't see how they could report that.
They'll find a way.
There's a sign that's offensive, and I want it down.
I'm a triggered loser. But yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. I had to. I just love messing with people. I'm like, don't mess with me because I have more fun messing with you. Like they seem like they get actually triggered. To me, it's like it's so much fun in games. Timothy, no, man. If I did an ice bucket challenge to me right now, the ice would probably immediately turn to steam before it even reached my skin.
In the house, not outside.
No joke.
Too hot.
Oh, Robert, no, I didn't see it. Do you sell stuff on eBay? Very, 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 very rarely. Very rarely.
Yeah. So, I mean, you just kind of check it every now and then. And usually, in the videos or live or something, we'll post when we post on eBay. Or we'll post something when we post something on eBay.
Yeah, it's very rarely. Most of our sales. Yeah, I know what you meant. Most of our online sales are going to be through the live auctions on YouTube. Because that way we don't have to deal with eBay. We don't have to deal with their fees. We don't have to deal with their rules and all this BS. We just do what we want, and we don't pay any fees besides shipping and whatnot.
Is the link in, on Facebook, too? The description?
Link? Yeah. I put it on there.
Yeah, Jason, so if you look in the description of the live stream on Facebook, it should be in there. But it's Jebus_gaming, I'm pretty sure.
Christine, if you're talking about the super chat things we popped up, those are on YouTube. I don't think Facebook has anything like that. I don't think
so.
Hey, appreciate that, Kali. We work good. We a team, right?
Right.
Boom. What do we get reported for? So apparently the report was that our yard sale was creating a traffic hazard because nobody can get out, which I thought is quite hysterical, seeing as how they sent a 50-foot fire truck and he had no problem pulling in and turning around. It's like, yeah, I can't get out my garage. It's so packed. Yeah, it's so packed and overcrowded that even a 50-foot fire truck can come in and turn around with no problem. Yeah. Just trying to start stuff, hate your own life. You want to make others mad too.
Yep.
Look.
Thank you, Kim. try to do unto others as I want done to myself. Be kind.
Exactly.
See, this is the little things that we learn in kindergarten. You treat people how you want to be treated, and keep your hands to yourself. Like, just keep those two things that you learn as a toddler throughout your life, and you'll be perfectly fine.
It's literally like, it's that simple. And I'm like, I don't get why we can't do that. No, everybody talking about a baby. No babies. No.
Angie, I think the Poshmark link is also in the description.
It should be, yeah. Let me look down here and make sure it is on YouTube.
But it is Jebus _treasures.
It's in there.
On YouTube and Facebook.
But yeah, it's in the description. You can go down there and smack it. All right, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, for the people that missed, I'm gonna go over this one more time that weren't here at the beginning. I'm just gonna show that unit we got one more time. The reason why I'm so excited, really quick.
Dude, just window.
Huh?
Window.
Why? This makes it easier. I'm just gonna show this one more time for the people that missed it. This is the reason we're so excited right now, is because we got this unit 10 by 10, completely packed to the brim, only $540, which is really cheap for a unit that size and that quantity of stuff. And by the way, it's in Arlington, Virginia, which is, if you're unfamiliar with the area, like literally right outside of DC. Like the Pentagon's technically in Arlington. The house price is outrageous. It's like $1 million average per house. So super rich area, and it's packed to the brim, as you can see. And you can see like the clothes that are in there. Everything's still tagged. Like it's brand new stuff. The clothes are, at least. And when we called the facility to try to pay over the phone, they told us that we don't have to worry about it because the owner died. So, I mean, it's eerie, but exciting at the same time. I'm really curious to see what's in there. And there's like so many things like this that I'm just genuinely curious. Like, it looks like a tire. This looks like a tire, but then this doesn't. You know what I mean? I don't know what that is.
I don't know if that might be like something that's just like a plain black thing, but the bubble wrap's making it look like
that's like also very possible.
Squares on it.
And also, you can see the clothes better here. Look at this. You can see that the clothes in here are all still tagged, like new with tags. So I think it's going to be interesting. And every time like somebody dies in their unit, like it's eerie because you're going to do their stuff.
But that's realistically the best case scenario because you know they probably weren't in their unit.
Yep. You know they didn't get in there. Pet guys are $5 for
Thanks,
the kitties. Yeah. Appreciate it.
And I don't know if Tony, I think Gonzalez is in here, but Tony, we got your other, I guess, package to the P.O. box.
I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like a TV to me, but then again, I guess it could be a TV that's reflecting the bubble wrap.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, I don't know. We're excited. I'll see you tomorrow. That's the most fun part. Oh, yeah. I still buy tickets all the time. But I just don't usually record it much. But, you know.
Let's see. Diana said, do they tell you if the past owners are male or female? No. I mean,
you can usually find out.
I think public storage is one that, like, when you get the receipt, the owner's name is always at the top. Like, if you get the normal receipt that you're supposed to get, their name is always at the top. The other places, you don't normally see the name on the receipt. You just got to find some personal thing in the unit.
But you always find mail. You always find tax papers. You always find medical papers. You can always find out pretty much every time. I don't think I've ever bought a unit where I didn't find at least one piece of something that gave me the person's name. Always do.
Yeah.
Well, that has never happened to us. But if it does happen, Storage Treasure says that you're supposed to be able to contact them and you can get your money back, but we'll see. It's never happened to me yet, but I've definitely seen it before. Let's see.
Shipping's free for you, Jason, because you're in Tennessee.
Yeah, anyone in the our live auctions, we always cover the shipping. We pay for shipping and insurance. We just start our prices usually we lot stuff up and we usually start it at enough to cover shipping to where we make something no matter what. So that's the best way I think to do it.
Yeah. But it's only US shipping.
But there's a lot of companies out there that do mail forwarding. So people outside of the US, there's definitely ways to get around it because I see it a lot.
So that's why I always say you must have a U.S. address instead of you must be in the U.S. because I'm pretty sure people do have like a mail forwarding set up.
Yep. Sweet. Thank you, Kylie. Locking eye. When we get one when it's all brand new clothes like he got, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be the only time in my life where I'd be happy to see all clothes if it was all brand new. What's the most awesome thing? What do you think the best thing you kept from a unit was? Shoes.
I don't have any shoes for units. No.
The tiger.
Yeah, I have a tiger statue. I'm pretty sure it was from the fishing lure unit.
I think so.
Yeah, I haven't put it up yet because I don't know where to put it up, but I'm keeping it.
It's with my armor guy, like from that collector unit, like that giant armor guy. I just thought it was cool, and I kept.
I feel like when we move, we're gonna have this little like corner somewhere that's gonna have like these random little things that we keep. We have like a little dinosaur over there that we kept, like little egg, like rainbow looking one.
We have a bunch of random little things.
I mean,
Cool, Pat. That's good to know. You ever want to own a shop? Honestly, not really. It's just too much extra work, too much overhead. But yard sales work for us because, I mean, realistically, the time we get to our yard sale, it's like we've probably already done very well with our auctions in the video. So it's like I don't want to have to waste the time and price everything individually and have employees and all this extra overhead, extra rent, extra utilities. I'm like, I'll keep it in my garage. When my garage fills up, I'll throw it outside and sell it to everybody for $1.
Yep.
That's the way we do it. This question right here. We get asked every time.
Started.
And it's like the most boring answer ever.
It is.
We literally watched it on TV and said, that looks fun. Let's try it. We tried it. It was fun.
Yep.
Here we are.
Now, if you're asking how do you get started, then as far as live auctions, I would recommend Auction Zip, or your local newspaper is also an option. Something else that we did when we moved here is I called around to the little like mom pop type facilities and just asked, do you hold live auctions? So you can do that. And then online is storagetreasures.com, lockerfox.com, bid13. I don't know why I said that wrong. Weird. Bid13.com. storageauctions.com and self-storageauctions.com. So there's a lot of different places that you can look at. All of them is the same thing. You just type in your zip code and filter your radius and go from there.
A lot of people think you need trucks and trailers and stuff. We did it for the first year at the Toyota Camry, so it's possible. Appreciate it,
storage
Teresa.
Room either.
Yeah, no, a tiny little house in a Camry. Thank you, appreciate it, Teresa. And they just hit 100K too. I was like, woohoo! I knew they'd do it too. Well, I just answered that. You know what? I do miss being here. That's like the only thing I miss from California is having other people to do the same thing we do because we're kind of a really awkward job. Like, what do you do for a living? I buy storage units and put it on YouTube. Like, that's very weird. And it was kind of cool, like being in an area with like 4 or 5 people that also did that. But it is what it is. Like I couldn't. It's not worth the sacrifice to me to be in California.
At the same time, it makes it harder because, like, if you see a unit that's like all boxes, you're like, everybody's gonna want this one.
I don't want to bid them up. I'm like, I don't want to bid if he wants it. I don't want to bid. And it just, I don't know. Like I miss being able to see them all the time. They always say like
no friends at an auction. You're just like,
yeah, but I can't. Like I just like I can't.
But I don't want to be mean.
Yeah, I know. I'm too friendly for all that. When it comes to people I actually know, random strangers, nah. You're getting it. But them, yeah. Pat, we don't know for sure. Probably next week because we're going to hopefully finish up this whole big unit tomorrow or Thursday. And then Friday, we're leaving to go out of town on like a big trip with a bunch of family and stuff. We won't be back till Sunday night. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I wanted to have one, like I said, this week, but our air conditioner decided to crap out. That's what sucks. Let's see. That's a good question I haven't answered. Stephanie, no. Because I don't like, for me, storage units, it's that thrill of you could find gold, you could find guns, you could find cash. And for the most of the time, the pallet auctions are like general merchandise. You know what you're getting. Where like, I love that thrill. That's what excites me is I can find their jewelry box with $5,000 in gold. I can find their gun safe. I could find their cash stash, you know, the coins. You're not going to get that in pallets. And that's the thrill of it to me right there. What is my eBay name? I don't even know. I think I have like 2 listings on eBay or something.
It's Jebus_gaming.
Jebus_gaming. There it is.
And the link is also either in the description below if you're on YouTube or in the description above on Facebook.
I don't have any class rings. If they're gold, I sell them for scrap. If they're not, I just put it with the personal paperwork and they go back. So yeah, that's how we handle the class rings. Let's see. Oh, the big surprise. We were talking about a unit we got in a super rich city for a very cheap price, and we found out the owner is just recently died. So I'm excited to see what's in there. Not gonna lie. Bad. I didn't see what it was, but I most likely trust your intuition. Tina, yes, we see your comments. What is the biggest thing you ever found? I don't know. Are you talking size?
A boat.
Yeah, a boat. I don't know. Let's see. Where do we go? Good day. Did you watch the? Oh yeah, we watched all of it. And part of me was like, I'm sad that he got injured, and part of me is like, karma's up, chain it.
Yep.
Like Connor, I can't stand.
I literally have no. I don't like. It's like what Dustin Poirier said. Like I want everybody to go home safe to their family, but at the same time, as a person, I don't like him.
No.
So
I wanted Poirier to smash him.
Whatever.
But I mean, he did. He got to smash him for a good 3 minutes. He hurt him on the feet, made Connor turn into a panic wrestler again, made Connor hold on to a crappy guillotine while eating elbows, and then got his leg broken in the end. So whatever. Poirier's league's better at 55. Where do we go? I'm going back to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hope your cat's okay.
Oh. Yay.
What's up?
Venture by the mile. I'm late. What's the big news? We got a unit.
Yeah, cool. With a cool backstory, though.
Yeah.
With a cool backstory. Well, so we got a big unit for a super cheap price, packed to the brim, in a very rich city that we just found out the owner passed away, and that's why they lost the unit. So I'm excited to go and see what's in there.
Cool videos to come.
Yeah, no joke. I'm excited. Hopefully.
Yeah.
You never know. Where do we go?
Next dumpster dive. I don't know. It's kind of played out in this area as well.
Yeah, it really did.
And I mean, the past few times that I went out, I feel like all I find is food. It gets kind of boring. I want to find like cool stuff, like we used to find at Barnes and Noble and Five Below. And
it's like everything in life. It's fun until stupid people come along. Like dumpster diving used to be cool and fun. Then stupid people come along. They make giant messes. They leave stuff everywhere. Then companies start destroying and locking. And it's like, just like storage units. It was fun. Everyone was making money. And then you get stupid people that pay $800 for $200 units. And you're like, everything. It's always just a matter of time until stupid people mess it up.
Basically.
How much do I make on the lures? The lures specifically, I don't remember. But I know the resale of that unit, just that unit, was just under $22,000. But that's including the lures, the poles, the reels, the swords, the coins. There was a bunch of cool stuff in that unit.
Venture by a mile, you're not the only one.
Everybody thinks that. Every time I say there's good news. Every time. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate it. Where do we go? Oh, okay. I just refreshed it, so.
Thank you, Amber Renfro.
Where at? Oh, there it is. Whoa.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you.
You put up the wrong one, but that's okay.
Nope, I clicked the wrong one. Hey.
Super sticker. Thank you, Chief.
Stop moving, chat. There it is. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Chief.
How's married life? Well, it's exactly the same as it was before,
yeah.
Except now I have metal on my finger. I mean, that's the only difference. And your last name's changed.
Yeah, which is awesome. Hated my previous last name.
What? I forgot we have a TV behind it. Yeah, we're gonna sell it.
Eventually. It's 720 quality, so it's not real good when you hook it up to a computer and everything's blurry. But for a TV, I think it'd be fine.
If you just like connecting it to the cable or something, you're good. Let's see. Are you glad to be back in Virginia? Oh my God, I can't even begin to tell you how glad I am to be back in Virginia.
Yep.
It's wild. Like, just my mental day to day is just quality, like leaps and bounds better than it was in California. I'm glad I learned a lesson young, and I'm glad we just decided to rent a house out there for a year and not try to buy something. I would have. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about it.
Rough.
I don't want to think about it. Don't want to think about it. Something I sold that blew my mind. I mean, recently it was that little box of Pokemon cards, the Japanese ones. So I didn't think nothing of them. And I saw a comment. It was like, yeah, those selling for like $2,000 on eBay. Like, no, they're not.
And as I was going through the Facebook messages, it was more than just that person telling us, look up those Pokemon figures. And
I was like, holy crap, you're telling us. I didn't think to look up the Japanese ones. But then again, I should have, considering it's a Japanese anime. So, but honestly, Jennifer, like, never really, unless it's just like joking around stupid. I can't even remember a time I've ever been like genuinely mad.
We're like so opposite personalities. I feel like it just works out.
Honestly. Hi from the mountains of VA. Hi from Central VA. The
not mountains.
Yeah, the not mountains.
I have mountains to my west.
Yeah, basically. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. No, we got no reaction.
Not yet. But who knows? Our landlord could get another letter.
I'm hoping.
And then he'll call me and be like, "What is this? What is this for?" And I'll tell him the story.
And he'll laugh again.
Yep.
Hopefully, I'm hoping that we made him mad enough to call the police again next time in a yard sale. I'm hoping they can actually get the police to show up, because that would make the video even funnier. And they just don't. They're too stupid to realize that all they're doing is like helping us tremendously, making these videos go huge. That last yard sale video between Facebook and YouTube has got over 2 million views now, and I'm like, appreciate it, neighbor. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hated California. I hated their laws. I hated their tax system. I hated the random spawning fires. You could just be in the backyard and like, oh, look, across the street, field's on fire. Hope it doesn't spread to us. Oh, look, the mountain down the street's on fire. And it's like, that's a little eerie. Not gonna lie. We get asked that a lot too. We went out there. We had like a big collaboration thing where a bunch of YouTubers came out there in 2019, and it seemed fun. It seemed like there was nonstop auctions and whatnot out there. So we're like, let's just get a rental out there for a year, try it out, see how it is. And yeah, not for me.
Yeah, no.
No.
And Steve, no, we did not ship to the UK at the moment.
But I said you can get a mail forwarding service. There's a lot of people that do it. A lot of people in other countries other than the United States do it to bid in the YouTube auctions.
Yeah. And I think Leo keeps I don't know if that was the name for sure, but keeps asking when our birthdays are. Mine's June 3rd. His is January 21st.
94. You're the legend. Hey, Evan. Thank you. Appreciate that. Does YouTube pay for lives like they do videos? Not really. Not even really comparable. Like on YouTube, a live stream might make $100 after like a week. That's about it. But they're just fun. Realistically, I just enjoy doing it.
Stop yawning.
What?
Stop yawning.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm exhausted too, but I was like, I can't go to bed. If I take a nap, I'm not sleeping tonight. I just know it. I can't do it. Tammy, I have to agree. It really is. There's nothing special there. It's just hyped up for nothing. It's kind of like New York. You know what I mean? Where they're like, half the people there hate it and want to get out of there, and half the people there are like, no, I'll never leave. And I'm like, whatever. Good for you. Pound it. Good job. You stay there. Because I'm getting out of there.
This is why we like the people are different.
Yeah.
They don't all flock to one state.
Yep. There we go.
Your airflow not working will make you tired. Well, it makes it hot to sleep.
Yeah, that too. Oh, man. Who's your favorite Cali tuber? What do you mean? Like YouTuber in California?
Cali YouTuber.
I don't know. I can't choose. You talking about the storage guys in particular?
Yeah, out of them, I can't choose. They all have like good qualities.
Yeah, I don't know. I like everybody out there. Yeah, let's see. What is the most expensive unit you ever got? $3,200. If you talk splitting, by myself, what was the most we got? The fishing one, $1,100. think 1,100 if you just
yeah.
by ourselves. Well, the Delaware one we got in Delaware like a month ago was technically like 1,400 total expenses if you took into consideration the hotel, U-Haul, and stuff like that. But you know that. What's your favorite thing? What?
I was about to answer it. Yeah, I've seen she's asked it multiple times.
What is it?
Tiger statue. That is still not up.
What about guns?
Why? Like, I like guns. I'm just not as into them as you are.
I know. I'm joking. Look at this. Every time.
Yo, yo, yo.
Every time I say good news.
No, Marion.
No. Everybody. Best state for consistent good units. I like Virginia. I do. We've had way more luck since we've been here.
Yeah.
But some people in California, I think they're everywhere. You just got to know how to pick them. And the problem is 95%, 99% of people that buy them, you'll never hear about it. It's private, it's theirs, and you'll never know. You just have a lot of YouTubers in California. The TV shows were in California, so you see the most of them. Does that necessarily mean they have the most? No. You just see the most of it. It's like we always say, like population density. You know that there's 20 times more YouTubers in this state. You're going to see the best of the best there. But in Virginia, who else is buying storage units and making videos in Virginia besides us?
Nobody.
So it's like you only see it. We only see what people show you.
Who's your favorite DBZ bad guy?
Frieza.
Does Piccolo count?
No, Piccolo's too good.
Oh, he's good by the time Z comes, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd probably say Cell.
Cell's G2. But Frieza's just savage. I don't know. Like, Frieza's just so savage. Very true, Tony. Yeah, nice tattoo.
Thanks. This one?
I like this tattoo we both got, the matching Dragon Ball ones. It is amazing to me as a lifelong Dragon Ball fan, like how many people love this show. Like, it's like crazy. Everywhere you go, like a restaurant, and then they're like, oh my God, is that Goku? Like Chi-Chi, oh my God. Like, they just love Dragon Ball is just so huge. I just love that. You have other jobs? Nope, making videos. That's it. I guess you count reselling on the side. Like, realistically for us, this year, reselling aspect of this has just been, let's kill all the student debt we racked up. I haven't kept $1 from anything I've sold in 2021. Like, I literally just take it and put it right into the student loans. Because when you go to college for 7 years apiece, you got a lot of debt. But it's all right. Because like I said, everyone is like, you shouldn't have went to college. You're going to carry that debt the rest of your life. Like, no, I'm not. I'm 27. It'll all be dead by the time I'm 28, 100%. But it still sucks because that's a lot of money I could have put in my pocket instead. But, you know, it is what it is. You live and you learn. Yeah, you can try to do this too, what he said, Pat. And we try. But recently, like, every time we have a video that does really well, like the yard sale video did, like, every form of communication we have is just cluttered.
I try, like, I was literally going through Facebook messages the other day, and I think I got, like, 2 days, like,
I mean, now we were down here for a good 3 hours, too. Like, literally just responding to Facebook messages for, like, 3 hours, and we got, like, 2 days back.
I feel bad because some of them are like, are you selling, like, the Magic the Gathering cards? I'm like, yeah, it's already been sold, so I really can't respond to you anymore.
Yeah, I know.
But I can't, like, the only thing that we can tell you guys, if you're interested in anything, you live in the U.S., blah, 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 like, auction. Just, yeah, I mean, it's going to be in the auction or on eBay, so keep up to date. Like, if you're really interested in something, it's up to you to look on our Facebook page and our eBay page to see when that auction is going to happen. Because
we have so many people that say, if you get this, remember, like, I cannot keep up with 10,000 people. Well, these 700 want me to contact them for cars.
Right.
These 700 want me to contact them for electronics. These 700 want me to contact them for action figures. I can't do that, man. I'm human.
You know, the most specific one that I've gotten recently is, and I'm not making fun of this person if you're in here, I'm just saying, the most specific one is DVD movie codes. inside DVD cases.
Yeah, I'm
like if you get them, let me know. And I'm like, I'm not gonna remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did you get into YouTube? You know what? I was into YouTube way before I got into storage units. Been trying to make it YouTube full-time job since 2014, 2013, and it didn't finally happen until 2019. So it took, like I said, this channel's been out since when? 2017, right?
Yeah.
I think. This channel's been there since 2017, almost 4 years now, but overall, we've had like 4 or 5 other channels. We put a lot of time into it for other niches, and it just failed miserably. It just took hours and hours and hours of time for nothing. But no, I'm not going to say for nothing, because I learned a lot. Learn a lot. That's the biggest thing, right? When you stop learning, you stop progressing.
Right.
That's right. Gosh, I hate this question because it's so hard.
We watch too many people.
Oh, like current YouTuber, Mr. Beast. If I had to pick. I like Mark Rober a lot, too.
I can't pick.
Jadeon is like one of my new favorites because he's hilarious.
Tucker Doss, too.
Tucker Doss is hilarious, too, yeah. There's a lot like that. I love a lot of YouTubers. But, yeah. It just depends. YouTube pays you well. But you know what a lot of people don't like to mention is that like your ad revenue that we see every month, that's only 55% of it. YouTube takes 45% of what you make every month.
And 30% goes to taxes eventually. Yeah,
so like you get this big check, like here's how much you made on ad revenue. And YouTube's like, all right, give me 45%. And then the IRS is like, I'll take 30. And then whatever you got left, don't forget, you'll pay taxes on your check. If you buy a house, you'll pay taxes on it. And your cars, taxes. Everything else you want to buy, taxes. Taxes. Soon there's going to be a freaking oxygen tax. Oh, they're hilarious too. But I realize I like them still, but like Nelk from 4 or 5 years ago was my favorite prank channel. Like their videos are such good quality now, but it just feels like I'm watching MTV now.
And Regina Wilson asked, can anyone join in the auction? Yes, anybody can join. So It's open to everybody, member or not. But if you want to bid, you have to have a U.S. address and also be a member. And that's only $1 a month, and you can take $1 off of every purchase you make.
Let's see. Have I heard about the phase scam? Were you guys talking about the cryptocurrency thing? I don't know. I didn't actually hear like what the details on it, but apparently somebody said that they created like a fake cryptocurrency and then took a bunch of money or something. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, and that could just be people, making up stories on them because they're big. So I don't really know. Do I watch any streamers? No.
We play Black Ops 2 zombies. If we
Sometimes.
choose to play zombies, that's what we play.
This would be a long video, but it's just like so like not the channel's niche. Maybe one day on the Jebus family. Maybe one day on our second channel. That could be a cool video. And it continues to grow. Like we buy stuff. So I have a 2.5 foot tall Gohan statue that's on its way here from Japan.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I can't wait to see it. Let's see.
Somebody asked if we buy in Stanton. We look over there, but we've never found one that we wanted to actually buy out there.
No, we went to a live auction out there too. But yeah, not much. I don't think they get a lot of auctions out there, so when they do, they usually go high because nobody sees them. They don't have many. But yeah, always look. That one we bought with the crazy lady, that was right by Stanton. Was that Stanton? I'm pretty sure it might have been Stanton, now that I think about it.
I don't know.
It was either Stanton or Waynesboro. I don't remember. One of those two. It was right over there, though. The lady that liked to cuss me out through Facebook for buying her unit.
Carol said, can we say hi to her son, Ben? Hi, Ben.
Hi, Ben 10. Ben. We have like double matching tattoos technically because we got this one for our wedding, and then we both got the YouTube one when we reached 100,000.
So this whole forearm.
Yeah. My right arm, your left arm. Oh, I'm a genius.
Yeah.
No, not really.
He is.
No.
Don't let him tell you he's not.
No. I like YouTube. I know how to work YouTube well. Other than that, not so much. What?
You're shorting yourself.
No, I mean,
you're smart.
I can catch on fast, but I don't know a lot.
Thank you, Donna.
I imagine California is the worst, dude. California just no. No, California.
Yes, Pamela, we will try to video as much as we can this weekend.
Oh yeah, it's kind of cool.
Because we're gonna have like a lot of different people.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get everybody on video.
It depends if it's raining. The weather keeps going back and forth, so keep saying it's not gonna rain. Do you guys have a play button? Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
A real one? You know, if you want to grab it. But a silver one. It? Sure, get it. Why not? If you don't mind. I was about to get a soda in a second anyway, but you want me to grab it or you want to grab it?
I'll bring you soda.
All right, thank you. I'll get it. Dude, I can tell you, I'm 27 years old now. And that was like maybe one of 2 times in my entire life where I genuinely just like cried of happiness was getting that play button. I put so many years into that. And like that, I finally had it in my hands. I was just like, I was so happy. What did you go to school for? I went to school for computer science, and I was 4 classes away from getting my degree, but I was like, no, I'm done. Bye. Because I was tired of school, and I wanted to focus my attention on what I really wanted to do, which was YouTube. But I got a lot of debt. But yeah, for computer science too. So, I mean, it would have been a nice little degree to have. It would have been a nice little piece of paper on my desk, but I don't want a degree. I want that.
So good.
Thank you. There it is. See that beautiful thing? Oh, it's too shiny. You can't see it. My prized possession. It sits on the mantle until he gets his gold big brother.
Yep.
Which he will. 1,000,000% will happen. 1,000,000,000% will happen. But yeah, this is like literally, I would not sell this. I swear to God, I'm not lying to you. If somebody offered me $1 million in cash, I wouldn't even consider handing this over. Not even like maybe I can get it. No. I wouldn't even consider it. This is just my baby right here. I worked so many years to have that in my hands. Now it just sits on the mantle.
It needs to be cleaned.
I spray it sometimes. So what's the next button you get on YouTube? You get 100K silver, 1 million subscribers is gold, and 10 million is diamond.
Diamond. And then...
Oh, look, you're the best.
Thank you. The special channel is the one that gets like higher than that. They get special like
custom made
ones
when they hit 50 million. Yeah. PewDiePie's the only one as of now that hit 100 million. So
what did he get for 100 million? Didn't they give him like a bunch of little ones to give out?
I don't know. I don't remember. They hate him.
His fist one though. I think he got a lot of little mini ones.
I swear they hate him. Like. He was like literally the king of YouTube, basically, the most subscribed. Now, I say Mr. Beast is now, but for the longest time, PewDiePie like ruled YouTube, and I swear like they just refused to acknowledge him. I don't know why. I guess because he's just had that sense of humor, like my generation, I call it sense of humor, where everything's cussing and laughing and trolling.
Yeah.
Here, never once. California, every auction I went to.
Yep.
All right, where do we go? Yeah, somebody asked what it was, and yeah, it was for reward for hitting 100,000 subscribers. And I could be honest with you, like right after I hit 100,000 subscribers was like one of the hardest mental battles I went through because like I feel like I set this crazy goal for myself for so long that when I finally did it, it's like mentally I didn't know how to react no more. I was like,
well, I made it.
I did it. Yeah, I did it. Like, holy crap, what do I do now? Because, like, I feel like so many other people are motivated just for the financial gain. You know what I mean? Like, they don't give a crap about the accomplishment. They just want money. And I'm like, I'm so genuinely into YouTube because I love YouTube. I wouldn't have done it for 5 years without making a dime if I didn't just genuinely love the whole process. That's why, like, I didn't know what to do. And everyone's like, why would you get a company logo tattooed on your arm? And I'm like, because I want it there. And I love the company. It literally provided me my dream life. Why would I not?
And like to us, not only is it, yes, it's YouTube's logo, but it also symbolizes just videos.
Yeah, it's a play button.
Yeah.
Play button signalized video way before YouTube was the big thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mr. Beast rocks. He does. And he doesn't even live far from us. He's only like 3 hours away. Let me go find him. You know how often, hey, first, I'll answer this in a second, super chat. Thank you. You know how often I plug in his city zip code into all the storage websites just for the one day when he's not going to be paying attention. They, like, one of the managements let a unit go, or like one of their materials go by accident or something. That unit is mine.
You think it is a unit?
I'm sure they have to, unless they keep everything in the warehouse.
It's a big warehouse.
I don't remember. Grimes found Dude Perfect, so Dude Perfect had one. They have just as many. Well, not as many anymore. But they used to have just as many subscribers. So I'm always looking. I'm always looking. If it comes up, somebody better be ready to duke it out with me, because I'm going to pay a ridiculous amount for that. Right. What was it? Was it Storage Wars that got you started? Actually, no. It was
Auction Hunters.
Yes. I like that one more.
Allen and Ton.
Yeah. I think I liked it more because, like, Ton was so gun crazy too, and they were never really in California, so they found a lot more guns. So
they traveled a lot more.
Yeah, they traveled a lot. Remember, they were in Arlington before too, right over here.
Yeah.
Have we changed since marriage?
No, I don't think so.
The exact same. Nothing changed. I mean, literally, it's just your last name and our rings. That's it. The most money, about a little under $1,000, in our second storage unit ever. Second one. Until our first 2 units spoil the crap out of us.
Yep.
Let's see. The best video game console. I found a PS4 a couple times. Found an Xbox One a couple times. That one unit
thing.
Oh, that weird handheld thing was
I
like.
Still can't remember the name of it.
I don't remember the name of it either. But we found a lot. I mean, it doesn't happen often. Usually, when you find video games, they're like a hoarder or a collector. They have a bunch. Like the one unit we bought in California, there was like so many consoles in there, like old school and new school.
Mary keeps asking, tell us about their cats.
All right.
So we didn't adopt any of them.
Nope.
All of them were found on the street. So like the black and white one that's technically Brandon's cat, she was found in Waynesboro, and Mama Divas actually found her when they were vacationing there years ago.
Dairy Queen.
Yeah, behind the Dairy Queen, and she took him to the hotel room and eventually brought him home. They've had her ever since. And then Mario was the next one. I found him 2013 on the street, like right behind us. We were literally like heading to college one day, and we saw him. Yeah, we saw him a couple times before that, but then I saw him. I was like, I have to get him. Like he was so tiny and just they looked horrible. So literally chased him around a bush for like 20 minutes. Finally got him. Took him home.
Remember, we took him to the vet when we first found him, and they like when they did his blood test and stuff, he was so bad off that they're like, you're probably gonna have to consider euthanasia for him. They didn't know if he was gonna recover. Like he was so anemic, so many fleas, so many problems. They thought he was gonna die, but now he's 8.
Fat and happy.
Yeah, he's 8 years old, fat and happy.
A little skittish, but it's all right.
Yeah.
And then the other 2, we actually have video evidence of finding. We found them on video by a dumpster. Hence their name. Like we wanted a dumpster diving type name, so that's why Dee Dee is Dee Dee. And then we just figured we like Dexter's Laboratory, so Dee Dee and Dexter. It kind of fits.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they just all kind of developed their own personalities.
They did. And yes, we're going to be selling those knives on a live auction on YouTube probably next week. If I had to guess. No, I didn't see that. 1.6 million. No, that's pretty crazy. You ever just think back about these games you know you had as a kid and you ripped them open and threw the box away and you're just like, stupid 4-year-old me and 5-year-old me. You could have been a millionaire.
Oh, well, you had fun back then.
I did. It's all right. What's your favorite thing about each other? What's your favorite thing about me? What's my favorite thing about you?
Sense
of humor. No, well,
number 1 quality.
It has to be. Like, I cannot stand to be around serious people. Like, I cannot stand it. Like, if you can't make a joke about everything, then I can't be friends with you. Like, everything's funny to me. And that's just how I am. I think a lot of people love us for it on YouTube, and then we also get a lot of people that can't stand it. I get people all the time like, is this just a joke to you? Like, you need to take it serious. Like, no, I'm not. I'm never going to take it serious. You're wasting your energy paying it on your keyboard. It's always going to be funny to me. Everything's going to be a joke, and I'm always going to be laughing at everything. It's like, that's how we are.
Yeah. I like the fact that he could joke about everything, and then I guess he likes the fact that I'll laugh about anything.
Yeah, we can. Cause I have a terrible sense of humor sometimes. You can ask her, Brandon. Yeah, I have a bad sense of humor. I can't talk about these kind of jokes on camera. They're very bad. But yeah, we're bad. But we can laugh at everything. That's just how I like it. That's the only way to live life in my eyes. What's the point of living?
Right. Josh, no, we do not still have the white van. We sold that before we left California.
If somebody offered me $250,000 per class and $10 million in cash and offered to give me a house and 10 cars to go back to college, I'd tell them no. I don't care about that degree at all, and it's not worth my happiness. You only live one time, and I make can make my yearly salary I would have made out of college in like a month. Like, why would I do that? Why would I do something I hate to make a literal fraction of the money doing something I hate? Happiness is so much more important than money. Like, people got to realize that. So much more important than money. I'd much rather work my, off 20 hours a day being happy than work a normal 9 to 5, but just dread it every day. I hated that. It does, right?
Yeah.
But you get these little marks right here. Parentheses
Laugh
are on your
line.
mouth. Parentheses are on your mouth.
Kathleen, no.
I would like to do this, but no, I haven't. Yeah, not even a little bit. Not even a little tiny bit.
Nightmares, treasures. I knew what you meant.
Where? What happened?
Life is don't take it so hard.
I got you. It's true. Amen. Like, you gotta find a medium, man. You have to. I can't, yeah. Real talk. Real, somebody just said. Keep it real. That's what I'm doing right now. I couldn't do it. It's not just that I disliked school. It's like it literally made my everyday life miserable. And I just didn't care at all. Never for a minute did I care about graduating or school. Not even a tiniest fraction of a percentage did I care. How long have we been married? Since November. But we've been together since 2010. 11 years. Right. No, we haven't done the knife auction yet. That's going to be next week. And yes, I have. That does seem fun. Definitely, because that's something else we both love to do is traveling. The light. Look how much the light's making my left arm look so white and my right arm looks so tan. That's crazy looking. How about that leg snap? Dude, karma. It
was great.
I wanted to see Poirier go ahead and TKO him, but it's all good. We got to see what we needed to see in there. Poirier is the better fighter, leaps and bounds. It's not really comparable. Yeah, like I said, I was pursuing YouTube for so long. Even when I was working 7 to 5 and going to school full time, I was like, we're still doing YouTube, trying to learn and keep growing at the same time. I'm going to be honest with you. I cheated my way through college. I didn't care. I cheated so much. I mean, I'm pretty good when it comes to coding. I feel pretty confident as far if you make me code something in Java, Python, C, C++, I feel confident. I feel good in my coding ability. But beyond that, hardware, I just cheated on everything. I enjoy coding. That's the one thing I enjoy. I like that because it's logic. I like math. But I don't like hardware and stuff like that.
They made us code writing it down on paper.
Yeah, that was stupid.
You're not even being realistic. I thought some of the point of college is to be realistic. If you go out in the real world and they actually prepare you for it. When I'm taking Java and Python tests on paper with pencil, that makes no sense. If I'm in a job and I'm I need this line of code and I don't know, I'm having trouble with it or whatever, I'm going to go online, I'm going to go to forums, I'm going to look it up, research
Stack Overflow, baby.
It. It's not realistic.
I dedicate my 110 credits I got to Stack Overflow. That's how I got through college in Reddit. Thank you for the $5 super chat.
You bet. Thank you.
We appreciate that. Let's see. What are you guys talking about, public or private? I saw Pat talking about something too.
I think Robert's right along said he posted a video, but he can't find it. What are they doing wrong?
If they posted a video?
Yeah, they're like on their channel.
Well, depending on like how, like, are you talking about like trying to find it in the search bar or just not being able to find it on your actual channel? Because like if you have a small channel and you make a title similar to somebody else's, there's like a 99% chance it's not going to pop up in the search bar because you're going to get outranked.
You have to go like within your own YouTube studio.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. If you love what you're doing, that's it. That's it. And YouTube is just great because it's lovable, it's fun, and it's unlimited growth potential. There's no cap. You know what I mean? No cap. Like at a regular job, you can get promoted. You can get promoted again, maybe, and you can become a top manager, and you're done there. Yeah. With YouTube, it's forever. There's no limits.
I can get promotions over and over again, technically.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, let's see. Well, hello. Yeah, more of a tan.
Deborah. That's funny. I have more tan.
Yeah. Let's move my arm out here. Let's put our arms near each other.
No.
Mine still looks whiter.
I always look tanner because I have freckles. But if you look between the freckles.
Let's see. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm scrolling down some.
Robert said it was hidden about 75 videos down.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's why that's the benefit of growing your numbers, because you'll outrank people. And one of the best things you can do as a smaller YouTube channel, if you're trying to get videos to pop up, is to use titles and tags that not many people are using that are still like give you the shock factor. But yeah, if you like use common stuff that a lot of people are using, probably not going to pop up. Steve, I'm going to say no because I have no idea what that is.
Nope.
What did you think about the fight? I think Connor got what he deserved. Karma's a B word. How do you get to super chat? You got to do it on YouTube. Facebook doesn't give you that option. Yes, you will get. 100%. Like I said, it's not even like a, will I ever get a million? Like, it's not even a question in my head. I 100,000,000% am confident and know it'll happen. It's not a will I. It's more so when. I know I will. I'm only 27. I got a long time to do this. I'm going to be doing this for a long time until I'm like physically enabled to continue. I'm going to keep doing this because I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Where do we go? Hey, Debbie. I didn't even know you can do that.
Thank you for the help. I managed to find it and subscribe to my own channel.
How many videos have to be viewed before you start getting paid? It's not about individual views. It's about watch time before you start getting paid. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000. I think it's 4,000 watch time hours. So like it depends how long your video is and how long you can keep people around. That's the biggest metric on YouTube. If you want to be successful on YouTube, you got to master two things: click-through rate and watch time. Watch time, keep people on your video as long as possible. Click-through rate is make your title and thumbnail interesting enough for people to click it. If you can master those two things, you're golden. But it's obviously the two hardest things to master. I love the garage sale. Woohoo! Pat said, okay, I was actually right. Woohoo, I remember that 4K number. COBOL was an old programming language. No, see, I didn't do that. I'm trying to remember like everything I learned. Java, like I said, Java, C, C++, Python, PHP. I mean, you don't count scripting languages like JavaScript and HTML and stuff like that. That's not really programming. I think that might have been it. Like most of our classwork was in Java. Most of what we did was in Java. There's a few classes in Python. Most of it's in Java. Yeah, that's one of the best things you can do, dude. Like there's so many tutorials on YouTube. everybody thinks like they say make good content. Making good content is king, right? Make your videos better. But that title and thumbnail, you can have the best video in the world, but if nobody clicks on it, it doesn't matter. You have to master the click-through rate, and you have to master the watch duration. Like I said earlier, I've been doing this for 7 years now, and I still am learning and trying new things almost every day. Like our last storage unit video we put out, I tried a lot of new things. It took me like 9 hours to edit it, and the watch duration was like through the roof, like the graph. And I was so happy. So I'm just like, I keep trying to get better and better. I love it. You know what? I like learning. I like learning. I like improving. What you hauling your locker stuff in? Our F-150? Or if it's a really big one like tomorrow, we're just going to get a U-Haul.
Make it easy.
We're going to buy like an enclosed trailer, but they like to shoot the prices through the roof in the summer, and then during winter they drop down drastically. So I'm just waiting until winter, and then I'll get the trailer.
Not only that, but they have like a shortage because they couldn't get the supplies.
Yep, supplies down. And we did, Mary. Hence the title. I'm not trying to be sarcastic if I sound like it. Sorry.
What noise?
I don't know. It sounds like something's outside. It sounds like a helicopter or something. But Joe, to be honest with you, I didn't even know it was. That's really good news. And if that's true, very soon. Literally, like when we first came to rent this house for a year or so, one of the biggest reasons I wanted to rent it was the fact that there's like a big gun range 5 minutes down the street. And I haven't been once since we've been here because ammo has been in such short supply. If they start getting it and ammo goes back to normal prices, man, I want to go. I still never even got to shoot the Beretta we got out of the unit. Like, I haven't even got to try it. I don't even know if it fires. You know how mad I'm going to be? That's going to kill me. I almost, like, don't want to test it.
A few people just came on.
What's happening?
Asking about the news.
Oh, okay.
We can do it again.
All right, guys. I'll tell you. The news is about a storage unit. Let me, I'm going to pop this up one more time because a lot of new people are here. Hey.
Thank you.
Thank you for that $5 super chat. I just said A, not even reading your name.
Hey.
Appreciate that. But what we were talking about was, hold on a second. Hold on. This unit right here that only sold for $540, which is super cheap for its size. Arlington, Virginia, 10 by 10. Arlington, Virginia is the most expensive city in the state, with an average home value of just under $1 million, like $990,000. And it's super packed, front to back. The clothes we see, all are brand new, tagged. And when we called to try to pay for the unit over the phone, they told us we couldn't, but we don't have to worry about that because, well, the old owner is gone, passed away. So I feel kind of morbid saying this, but I'm like really excited to see what's in there tomorrow. I can't wait to get in that thing. But yeah, that's what our news was. Has live auctions helped you all out? It helped us avoid eBay. I mean, but realistically, I think it's better to have your own platform, I guess. You don't have to rely on eBay to sell. And then plus, I know that people that actually watch and support us are the ones getting the stuff, and that just makes me feel better.
Yes, and we heard about that. We want to see it.
What is it?
The new Halloween movie. Oh,
I know. I can't wait. Dun, dun.
Looks really good. Usually when they like make updated, well, it's a continuation really, but still, usually when they make like horror movies that were old, and newer version,
they usually suck.
Yeah, they usually suck.
But Michael was like the only one. Like the new Freddy, I couldn't even get through
because it's a different Freddy.
Yeah,
but like Michael Myers, you don't show his face. So
I thought the Jason remake was stupid too. You don't even get started on Chucky. Remember. Gosh, the new Chuckies are just like, what the heck is this? Yeah, you got to create a channel to do the auctions, Charles. It's really easy. You just click it and it walks you through it.
All right, you're commenting that on Facebook. You mean like on YouTube? You're trying to do that on YouTube?
Yeah, I can't wait to get inside that unit. I'm like, I'm gonna have trouble sleeping. That's why I didn't want to take a nap when you took a nap. I was like, I'm going to make myself stay awake because I already have trouble falling asleep, and now I'm going to want to see that. So.
Well, I don't. So.
Yeah,
that's why I took it.
How much stuff do you end up taking to the dump? A good amount. I mean, I don't know. We've probably taken this year like 10 to 15 pickup truckloads. So not a lot, but a good amount of stuff. We stack it like really high. Yep.
Yes, Lucas.
Like I said, the resale aspect of this is just kind of a side hustle thing for us. The real thing I put all our effort into is making good videos. That's what I love to do. But yeah, the resale side of it is more so just side hustle. What happened to the unit that was robbed? You want to know what happened?
Pretty sure that was put on Facebook recently.
Yeah,
right?
like last week. Nothing happened. Nothing. Literally, we had to clean out what the thief decided to leave behind just to get our deposit back. Police never showed up. Manager never did squat. And I was like, all right, never coming back here. And I never went back to that facility again. It was ridiculous.
Julie, Arlington is about hour and a half, 2 hours or more, depending on traffic, honestly.
Yeah, realistically, probably 90 miles. But with Northern Virginia traffic, probably a day and a half to get there. That 14-inch blade. I know, that knife's so cool. Let's see. Do you sell everything at your dollar yard sale? Minus what we list at our live auctions, yes. The thing I'm regretting now is that portable AC. The things are like $200 usually. And I was like, I don't care. Let's just put it out there for $1 in case somebody needs it. Now I need it. I wish I kept it because our AC is broken the last few days. But it is what it is. Yeah, 1 minute. We're fine. Okay, let's see. Joyce, no, we used to do that when we were like a smaller channel, but it got overwhelming.
Yeah.
Because you'd have like 50, 60 people all messaging about the same thing. Then they're like, I'll give you this. And I'm like, well, this guy offered this. And like, I'll give you 5 more than that. And I was like, oh my God.
Well, then this just sounds like an auction.
Yeah.
Private message. So
we're just doing the auction.
Put it on the auction.
That's not like the main reason we started doing the auctions. You know, I was like, this is ridiculous. Do they charge you at the dump? They didn't for the longest time, and now they do. We only pay $3 a truckload, so it's virtually nothing.
Yeah.
And actually, we can buy 15 coupons for $40, so it's like slightly under $3. It's like $2.70 or so.
Yeah.
So
Samantha's in the Henrico area. Samantha, did you find? I'm just curious. Did you find us because you saw like a random video on Facebook, or were you like somebody that went to a yard sale and like asked us about the channel or something?
I'm curious too, because I know Facebook likes to recommend pages based on their location, because technically this is a business page. So they'll be like, all right, let's promote them to Henrico, Ashland, Glen Allen, Richmond area people. So I don't know. I'm wondering if it got promoted, like the yard sale video got promoted to a bunch of people in this area. I don't know. We'll see. I should have, Bernice, but the thing is, I'm not 100% sure I know who it is. I'm like 90% sure, but imagine if I don't and I send it to somebody that didn't even do nothing. That awkwardness. What was the facility name? It was a Extra Space in California. What the address is, I don't remember. Which is crazy because since I came to Virginia, Extra Space has been like the coolest facility, the easiest to deal with, I'd say. They're the only ones that ever give us gate codes. They're the only ones that, I don't know, they don't care that we record. They always taught that Extra Space seems like the friendliest over here. But for some reason on the West Coast, Extra Space was like, good luck, good luck. You're getting robbed. What up, Westside Gary?
What's up?
All right, let's see. Where do we go? I cannot
That's a
answer
very
that.
broad question.
Consistency.
Best way to become a successful YouTuber.
Consistently and constantly learning. I mean, that's the 2 biggest tips I can give.
Okay, are you saying like consistency as in like stick to it?
Yeah.
Like no matter how bad you think you're doing, just stick to it.
Yeah.
And keep evolving.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing too. I think YouTube's like a lot of other things where when it's going well, it's really easy to stick to and you're loving it. But then when it inevitably slows down, which happens to everybody, people are like, this sucks, man. I'm done. And then they don't ever evolve there. And then they just stagnate. Like they'll be like, yeah, this is great. And then their channel starts to flatline. And then they don't change anything. And then it just That's it. You're just flatlined. You just got to constantly make your videos better. So it'll go up, it'll flatline, and then boom, it'll go up again, and then it'll flatline. You just got to keep that going. Learning and evolving are the most important things, man. Once you, like I said before, once you think you know it all, you're done, no matter what you're doing. Where do I go? Where do we go? Where do we go? If you put a second lock on a unit as facility, no, that's your key. Mm-hmm. But once you go there and pay them, they take their lock off and it's there. It's yours now. They can't put a lock back on it. Unless, I can't even think of it unless. It's yours. So, yeah. Let's see. I just went back to the bottom. The more you learn, the better you get. Exactly. And the more you realize that no matter how much you know, you'll never know it all. That is power there. Because so many people just think their egos are just massive. And they'll just be giving out advice, and realistically, they have no idea what they're talking about. You just have to realize there's always more to learn and keep getting bigger and bigger, but evolving at the same time. Like I said before, with YouTube, that's why I changed my whole business model with this. I used to be, let's put a video out every single day. If they're crappy, they're crappy. Let's just get them out. And I'm like, this is stupid. This is just that's just a money grab strategy. It's just literally a money grab. That's all it is. You're not really caring about the content. You're just trying to make as much money as possible. And that's the way to do it. But if you're genuinely I want my content to be better, you can't do it that way. If I was just out here only trying to make money and I didn't give a rat's what about everybody else, yeah, I'll just throw them out every single day and they'll just be crappy edited. But I'm not like that. I want the content to be better. Another most commonly asked question.
Well, thank you, Wayne, first of all. And our moms were friends in high school, so we kind of grew up together once they had us both.
Yeah, kind of always knew each other.
Yeah.
What was I about to say? This, so much. I'm not going to say where it's at or what site it's on or anything because I don't want people to hear this, but there's one storage unit that since we moved back here in November of last year, that's been up every single month, and every single month it gets canceled within 3 hours of it going off. Literally. November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. This is the 9th month that thing's been up. And every single time with I'd say 4 or 5 hours or so left, it gets canceled. And it's been driving me crazy. It's realistically, I'm going to be willing to pay whatever it costs to get that unit. It's still up right now, but we'll see. We'll see. Yes, we are, Linda. You just seen the military unit? Any more info? Well, that wasn't even our unit. That was Storage Auction Pirates unit. We just wanted to go see it because we were at the auction when he bought it, and I was looking in there, and I was like, holy crap, this looks crazy. So we just kind of went there and recorded some video, some footage and stuff. But yeah, all the rest of that's on his unit or his channel.
Tony, there you are. We got your other package, by the way. It's in our pile until we open it on video.
Cats.
Cats. Dexter sleeping up here.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. I'm learning. Like I said, learning as I go. That's all you can do. Another microwave challenge. We got to find another crappy microwave in a unit, and we'll figure out something to do with it. Let's see. What collections do you have? Dragon Ball.
UFC still.
Yeah.
We just don't actively collect UFC.
Yeah.
Pretty much it. I have a shoe collection.
Yeah.
And a gun collection.
And a gun collection, yeah. We got the most ever in one unit one. David, not that I know of, but to be honest, I don't even reply to we get so many emails, literally, I'd say at a minimum 5 to 6 every single day, sponsorship emails. And I'm like,
can I say that half of them are just so dumb?
They're so irrelevant to what we do.
Yeah, not just sponsorships, but they'll be I think the most recent one that I remember that had nothing to do with us is a Tupperware container.
Yeah, food storage.
Why do I want to
I'm like,
I mean, yes, some of you guys might be interested in Tupperware realistically, but that has nothing to do with our channel. We might find it, but it has nothing to do with our channel.
And like I said before, I do this because I love it. And the second you like give into a sponsorship, they're telling you what you can do now, what you can and cannot do. And I'm like, I don't care what you pay me. I really don't. This is our business. We're going to do what we want to do. That's why I hate sponsorships. In your line of work, what do you do for health insurance? You go private and you pay out the you-know-what for it.
Yeah.
There's no other way. We pay $800 for us, too, every month. For that's dental and health, though. But that was that's like the gold one or whatever. It's got like a really low deductible, and it's good. When you can get, if you like don't care about having a really good deductible in our area, you can get by for like $400 or $500 for a couple. I'd say around 500. But yeah. That's just the way it is. YouTube doesn't offer you anything.
Mary, as far as like house searching, we will definitely vlog that whole process. We've begun looking at kind of what we want and kind of filter, like what we want in a house in general. But like we can't really settle on liking really anything right now because it's still like a year away. Yeah.
We know about the size and the location and like a few features we want.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like a pool.
Yeah, I'm getting an in-ground pool 100%. And thank you, Tony, for the $5 super chat. Diet Pepsi for life. Boom. Let's see. What do you think of Connor's injury? Again, karma. Karma's a you-know-what. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Let's see. All right, guys. Sorry, the chat just refreshed itself. So if you commented and I didn't answer it, guess what? It just refreshed itself, so you might have to put it in there again. Let's see. Have you sold the stamps already? Yup, they're gone. True entrepreneurs. Thank you. Do you collect UFC cards? No, not cards.
You have a few.
Yeah, I got a few just because the Dollar Tree had them, and then they were like price them out like super cheap for like 50 cents a pack. So I just bought them all to see if I can get an autographed one, and I didn't. So that's about it. Thank you, Mary.
Very common question too, Bernetta. The most money you profited from a unit. So we have two different sides of that. We have the most profit as far as ad revenue, like just the video, and then we have profit with just resale, like the biggest one. They're two different ones, right?
Yeah.
So resale was the fishing lure one, which was 20,
like right under 22,000, like 21,000,
and that was something. Profit.
Yeah. Because it only cost us $1,100 for the unit.
Yeah, and then ad revenue wise is 33 and a half.
Yeah, 33 and a half, 33.5 thousand, and that was on a $30 unit.
So that's like that's the two ways that we can make money is we have the videos versus just reselling.
Yeah, coins. So you were talking about from the weapons unit. Nothing from that unit has been sold yet. That's all going to be at our next auction, which is going to be
next week.
Probably. Yeah, hopefully. Same with the coach purse. I think this definitely happens, but you just got to be able to look for the signs when you buy units. Like zoom into the dust. Fingerprints are always fresh. If you see the boxes are taped and the boxes look old and the tape's new, if stuff's moved.
In the picture.
Yeah, you just got to look. I mean, you got to pay attention. I could definitely, some facilities I won't buy from because I see it and it's just like, come on now. I tagged CubeSmart at one before and they're like, we're so sorry, we'll look into this. And then they never did anything. And the next month, same facility was doing the same thing. I'm like, appreciate it. They're my least favorite. Have you ever been to Astoria, Oregon?
No. We've only been to Bend, Oregon. I think that's like the furthest north we've been.
I don't know where Astoria is even at. I don't know if what we went through to get to Bend. Paul, they're sitting on a table right now. We haven't sold any of them yet. All that's going in the next auction. All of it. All the knives, the coins, the couple coach purses, things like that. What's Brother Jebus been up to? He's been doing a lot of commission artwork lately, like a lot.
Janiyah the first one that said that, Brother
Jebus? I said it sounds like some religious cult. Yeah. Brother Jebus. But yeah, he's been doing like a lot of commission artwork lately. So just trying to get his name out there and stuff. Do you do dumpster diving anymore? Not really, because it's just people ruined it. They leave giant messes and it's just screwed it up for everyone else. Hey, thank you, Alicia. We appreciate that.
Thanks, Alicia.
Boom. Can you say the date so we know the video? So what do you mean, on Facebook? The problem with Facebook is if you put numbers in like your description. I've heard, okay, I don't know, but I'm kind of scared to gamble it. Like, same thing on YouTube. Like, if you put part 2 or part 3, there's a lot of people that say that like they won't push your video because they want to push you to new people. And if it's part 2 or part 3, then they're not going to push it because then somebody's going to have to have seen the parts before that. And
well, what if it's in the description?
I don't know. I'm just scared to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Janet, he's a graphic artist and paper artist. You can do pretty much anything art-wise.
I'm going to say most of the videos that you guys are going to see, like, on Facebook, if I look at, like, what we have scheduled, is, like, from the end of, like, 2019.
But the thing is, like, when we make new videos, like, when we make these videos of the unit tomorrow, I'll go in there and schedule them to go out, like, sooner.
Yeah. It's like anytime we don't have videos, we just kind of go through our content and it's just uploaded in random order.
Yeah, I'm just going backwards basically until all the storage videos have hit both Facebook and YouTube. Have you been to Indiana? Sure have. We've been to like 37 out of 50 states, I think. Oh, hail, Brother Jebus. Brother Jebus, hallelujah. I think I might be. I don't think anyone else had that many lures before.
No, I can't prove it.
No, I know.
We can't prove it. We have video proof of it.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly how many.
Yeah. I've been getting broken jewelry, fixing and selling. Hey, that's pretty cool. It's the most you ever found. You talking about jewelry or money? Jewelry?
I would say jewelry.
I mean, that one unit we bought in Winchester had like 7 or 8 gold rings in it. That was about the best we've ever done jewelry-wise.
But I would also say that the last unit that we got in Delaware.
It had a lot of. It didn't have a lot of gold in it, but it had a lot of jewelry, like a lot of
costume jewelry.
Yeah, and rocks and stuff like that. Yeah, it definitely is live, Walter.
Roberts, he's told us that he was doing one, but I haven't seen it. Have you?
No, I haven't seen it either, but he was talking about it.
He always kind of talks about like what art he's doing randomly.
Dang, that's crazy, Debbie. The green one's expensive too. I'm pretty sure that's like the Jungle Edition or something. Forgot what it's called. I think it's called Jungle or something. I think it's more expensive.
And Janet, as Baby Jebus's or Brandon, I'm gonna say Brandon. Brandon's art page is only on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, it's at Frazier529.
Yeah.
FRAZIER 529.
Yeah, we're live. I don't know why no one didn't think it was live. It's live on 2 YouTube channels and Facebook at the same time. So we're seeing a crap ton of comments, and you're probably only seeing the comments on whatever platform you're on. So it doesn't look like it's moving as fast as it does, but the software we use is filtering through comments on both channels and Facebook all at the same time. So yeah, it kind of flies. Get this guy out of here. We don't want any.
We don't want any.
What's the percentage of gains versus loss? Again, I feel unfair answering this question because
we've never lost money.
Yeah, we do videos. Like I've never bought a unit and lost money on it because of the videos. In terms of just resale, I mean, I think there's a few that I would have lost out a little bit. I don't think there's ever one where I'm just like
completely.
Yeah, just like boom, just nothing. But
I mean, we make up the money with reselling somehow.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, like I said, it's not fair because with videos, we never lose money. We're always in a profit. Like the knife video, I haven't sold one thing out of it yet, and I'm already over 4 times what I paid for it just because of the video on YouTube and Facebook. It's been out for, 3 days? So it's not fair for us to answer that question.
And John, with the saying the date in the video, like it would sound weird, honestly, to have like a video just have some random date. And with the old videos, like you can't go back and add that.
Yeah.
Anyway, but we don't want the date in there.
Wild and crazy. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Favorite
like your
music
dogs.
right now.
Favorite bands or music right now?
I don't listen to any bands, but favorite musicians right now.
I feel like I haven't listened to music in a while.
NF. Tom McDonald. Hobson. That's all I can think of right now.
Eminem.
Yeah, Eminem, if you still count him. He's still kind of making new music, but NF was been a favorite for a while last. And now Tom McDonald's kind of getting up there too. He's like one of my favorites recently.
I just like going on Pandora and shuffling my radio stations. So I have like Jelly Roll, Yellow Wolf, NF, Eminem, Hobson, R&B. Like I like R&B music. If I'm just like by myself singing, R&B music.
Appreciate that, Mac. All right.
Thanks, Jaden. Sonic Channel. You say hello to my son Tyler as we are looking at being in 6-week lockdown due to COVID and the new Delta strain. Woo.
Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
No, if you're not seeing video, there's something wrong on your side. In the nicest way. Let's see. Ever been to the UK? No.
What?
No.
Definitely be over there.
Yeah.
In our lifetime.
Yeah, right. I said I have a lot of traveling I want to do once the COVID restrictions start to go away. Like they're gone domestically, but still on the international borders. Yeah. It's still bad.
Brenda, come on down. Said you bring a pickup truck to our yard sale.
Come on. I said we're gonna put the what was I about to say? The time and address and stuff of the yard sale out probably 2 or 3 days before we post it anywhere else. So you guys that watch us and follow our Facebook and YouTube page will be the first people to see when it's going to be. So, and we do not care if you get there early. I really don't. Everyone's like, some yard sale posts, no early birds. No, if you're an early bird, get there. Early bird gets the worm. Come on.
We're usually done like an hour before it's supposed to, at least before it's supposed to start anyway. What's up, Pirate?
What's up? East Coast. What system does everyone have? We got an Xbox, 2 Xbox Ones.
One, yeah.
This PC, Super Nintendo, PlayStation 2.
I have a PSP, Game Boy Advance, DS. As far as like little handheld ones. We have that the classic, the SNES classic somewhere. Too. We just haven't played that in forever.
Don't worry about the public knowing my location. Honestly, not at all. We have like a very good security system, cameras, motion sensors, and a lot of guns in the house. So it'd be a very bad decision. I wouldn't know anybody's coming a long way before they got here. And plus, I could just check it on my phone. So I could be like out of town. I could be like, yep, somebody's in my living room, cops. Just have the police here in like 2 seconds. So I don't worry about it. When are you coming to Illinois? One day. I want to do a lot of traveling. Like I said, I want to go a lot of places. But, I don't know. COVID restrictions, it's really making me mad. How much do you sleep each day?
Recently, not really.
Somewhere between none and 10 hours, depending on the day. Like, realistically, like, when we had friends over, like, last week from I haven't seen in a while, and we were talking about YouTube, and like, there's really no in between. I'm either doing nothing during the day, or I'm literally busy for like 20 hours during the day and I don't sleep. There's like very little in the middle of that.
Yeah.
It's either all day, every day, or just kind of chilling, watching, and waiting. Bump, 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 bump. No, those knives are most definitely not going in the garage sale. They're going at the next live auction. Yeah, no knives. Do you have any baseball cards? I don't think we have any more. I don't think. I think we sold them all that we've had. How hard to make it? Just the units? I mean, it just depends what you're willing to buy. If you're willing to buy the big ones and do the work, it's not as bad. If you're like a lot of people that are online right now, they only want the little ones and the prices go way too high on those little units. So I'd say focus on getting the big ones if you're buying, because they go cheaper, and obviously you have 10 boxes versus the 100 boxes. You have 10 times more likelihood of finding something good in the 100 versus the 10. So if you're just going to do the resale aspect of it, I would recommend to anybody in this business, start a YouTube channel, start a Facebook page. Seriously, just do it. Start a page. Pirates in the chat. I'm pretty sure he's going to give you the same advice. Start a channel and start a Facebook page. Now. Start it sooner than later.
Don't worry about being cringy.
Everybody's
cringy when they start.
You're always going to think you're cringy. I still think I'm cringy sometimes, but it's whatever.
Joe Bradley.
$20. Woohoo.
Thanks for the live stream. You guys rock. What's your most prized DBZ item in your collection, and what item is yet to be had? I would say yet to be had a life-size statue of probably Gohan or anybody.
Yeah, I like the Goku one. They have a really Goku one. It's like life-size. It's amazing. Most prized possession. I mean, I just ordered that Gohan, that super tall Gohan resin statue, which was like about $1,000. So that'll be the single most expensive item. But yeah, the resin statues are expensive because they make like a very limited run of them, and they have like a lot of work into them. Like the Kid Buu one I have, I think there's only 125 of those. Then the Gohan and Super Buu one, there's only like 250 or something. So they make them like very small runs.
It's definitely like always, I feel like going to be a resin. That's going to be like our favorite.
Yeah, most definitely.
Joe Ellen, my lucky number is 13.
Mine's 8, even though I never went off it. Let's go to Hawaii and buy storage. And you have to have a COVID vaccine and then a negative COVID test, and you still have to quarantine to go to Hawaii or Alaska. I've already been looking at it. Straight up. I want to go to Alaska more than Hawaii, but I'll already look at them. You got to do all this crazy stuff. You have to, they don't even give you nowhere to quarantine. Like, you just have to pay for yourself an extra 2 weeks of hotel to quarantine. And then you can be out.
Well, thank you for the super chat, by the way.
Yeah, thank you for $5. But, dude, I want to go to Alaska. Like, I see a lot of units go off in Anchorage, Alaska. And there's, like, I saw one the other week that went off for only $800 with a nice big gun safe in it. And I was just like, oh, I want it. Patrick, this is full-time all day, every day. We don't do nothing else but buy storage units and make videos. Janet, they are absolutely not. Rachel, we appreciate that. You know what? I had a math teacher that had that last name, and this is the second time in my life I've ever seen that last name before. Applegate.
Do you know their first name?
I don't remember now.
Oh.
Why math teacher?
She's related.
If you're a math teacher in Virginia, that'd be very weird, but cool. You ever worry about bringing bed buds home? Not really, because the stuff stays in our garage anyway. So, but I mean,
we don't really bid on a lot of units with beds in it.
Yeah, too. There's not a lot of bugs. Exactly this. If you care what people think, you're never, ever gonna grow. Like, I can't even explain how little I care on people's opinions. Like, literally, there's not a scientific term that describes how tiny the 4-letter F word is I give about people's negative opinions. There's really not a word I could think of. But yeah, that's advice. Yeah, it's stupid, man. It's like it's still part of America. Why do we have to do all that extra work to go there? Like the foreign countries, it's still annoying, but I get it. It's another country, can't say nothing. But it's like, come on. Hawaii and Alaska are still part of the U.S. We should be able to go. Just cross normally. But I guess Alaska, you have to go through Canada probably, so unless you fly.
Tony said, are you guys afraid of bugs like Pirate is? He runs.
If it flies, I have nothing to do with it. If it crawls, I don't really care. But yeah, when it flies, I'm gone.
There's 150 units in a week, and half you guys are going to come to it.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and yeet across the country. No. I'm good. I'm good. Is it U-Haul, by the way? Because I want to know if U-Haul's been doing the same thing over there they have here. Like, they've just been saying they're going to have this auction, and then they just postpone it to the next month, and they're going to have it, and then they just postpone it. So whenever U-Haul finally has an auction, I feel like they're going to be, like, ridiculously full with, like, so many units. I can't wait if they ever do it. What are we going to do? Have I ever came across any Fenton glassware? To be honest, I have no idea.
Somebody asked about uranium glass. I don't think we ever found that either.
I mean, I might have, to be honest. I have no idea.
And I just don't know what it is. Janet Coleman said, when is your next live auction and what is your eBay username? eBay username is in the description. But it is Jebus_gaming. And then our next live auction will probably be sometime next week. You'll just have to keep posted on our Facebook page to know exactly when.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Like, I don't miss California. I would never move back, but it was cool having so many other people that like understood the struggles and positives of what we did, because we're like such a select few group of people that buy storage units and make YouTube videos about it. I mean, there's got to be like 50 to 60 of us total in the entire country. So we're like really small group of people. So it's like to have like a few other ones right near you was kind of cool to like talk about and discuss stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I see another comment over here. Rebecca says if I'm off, if they answer the creepiest find question, can someone tag me? So I would say the creepiest find that we've ever found is that.
What?
Yes, the turtle's probably the most disgusting, but I say like on the creepy side was that dead rat in the
like the bag and
pentagram stuff. Type thing.
That was some weird satanic stuff over there. Yeah, pirate. What Debbie said. We came out there to the West Coast for a year. When are we going to see some West Coasters on the East?
We had the collab. We went to Rio Vista, and then we moved there.
When are we going to see the West Coasters come out here?
No pressure.
No, lots of pressure. Well, Alex came for our wedding. That was about it. Now we need to see West Coasters out here on the East Coast. I want to see how bad you think the weather is, because we don't have the high temperatures you guys have, but the humidity here, my God, it's like terrible.
Yeah, you say that, and then they'll be out here and be like, it's not bad.
No, it'll be sticky. Like I said, it's not like it's you gotta cover your face hot like California is, but just that gross sticky hot. Should buy the most expensive unit in the country. Let's wonder where that's at on Storage Treasures right now. Let's go see.
Share it.
Huh?
Share the screen. Share the tab.
All right, let's go, guys. I'm going to share the tab. Let's see.
Take his comment off first, though.
Huh? All right, I'm going to share this really quick. Let's go to Storage Treasures and find the most expensive unit. This is why, because most of the most expensive units in the country look like this. It's just a car. I mean, it's a cool Chevy, but, like, how do you make a video over this? That's the most. It's in Virginia too. It's right by us. It's right by us. What's the chance? It's literally right next to us. But how do you make a video off of just a Chevy?
That's nice.
Look at the hat, Nova, Northern Virginia. But yeah, why is it right by us? Okay, that one. Let's go to the second most expensive unit in the country.
New York.
It's also on the East Coast. See, you need to get over here.
Beatles.
Look at the Beatles stuff. That's probably why.
Oh, what's in the tote over there?
There's Star Wars down there. Louis Vuitton. Two whatever that says.
Porcelain base top.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That has to be like art. The great powers of Europe. Gold coins.
Here, Pyre, look at this. Come on, what are you doing? Let's go to New York, dude.
New York.
Let's go to New York. Gold coins right here. Look at those old Star Wars figures. Look at the jewelry box. See, they opened it, didn't they?
Yeah, where is that? Is that this blue tote?
Hold up. Hold on. Where is this at?
Click on the first picture. Click on the very first picture. That one. So I think it's that one.
Look at that. It's closed.
Yeah, they opened it.
That's such BS. This is why I don't like online auctions. Look at that. There's that tote right here with the jewelry in it. Closed, and then voila! Oh my gosh, it's open. There's everything that's in it. Magic.
Even if they open it like that, you still that's still touching it.
Yeah, and you just know if there was like if there was a gold bracelet sitting on the top marked 18 karat, it's gone. Oh, they're such scams. And the third most expensive unit in the country is just a Lexus or Mercedes, I mean, in Florida. And this is just like a dune buggy. This is the first one that's not on the East Coast, just saying. They're all over here.
Odessa, Texas.
What about this one? There's one in California. It's just a bunch of dirt bikes. We need like one like that one that has like a bunch of boxes and stuff.
Private sale.
What about this one? No, we're not doing private sale. This is also right over here. Look at this one. It's all action figures and toys. This is what we need.
Oh, look at the the beer cooler things back there.
Yeah, look at that. Also, North Carolina, East Coast, I might add. We're looking at all the most expensive ones that aren't private sellers. Any new private sellers. And that's the same one. I'm stupid. I was going to say another one in North Carolina. And let's see this 5K one here. There's that one's in California. Ew.
You can have that one, Pirate.
Yeah, you can have that one. That's all you. This is why I don't like California. You have to pay $5,000 for some books and paperwork. Seriously, why? All right, whatever. That
not our thing.
Oh, that's it. That's all of them. That's the most expensive one.
See what that is, though. The last one. Private seller, yeah.
Let's see. It's in Oregon.
Cards.
Sports cards and stuff.
Wow.
Okay, realistically, out of all these on the list, the New York one is the most amazing right here.
Yeah.
That one looks cool. West Babylon, New York. There's a lot of cool looking stuff in there. Well,
that goes off in 13 days.
Now I'm probably just about to make the bid go up to like 20,000 by showing it on this live stream. Well, yeah, there we go. Now we just looked at all the most expensive units in the country. All right, let's see.
Kathleen, it depends on motor vehicles.
Yeah. I say the New York one looks the best, though.
I'd rather say road trip.
Road trip it. The New York one just seems like the most interesting to me. That's because like it's toys and stuff like that. It has, or the little one in North Carolina that does 6K with all the toys too. I like that kind of stuff. We should do it. Let's see, where were we at? Hi from Dubai, wanting to be able to treasure hunt there.
I don't know how it works overseas.
I don't know.
I got a couple of Facebook messages about that. Like, how do you know how it works, like, in the UK or Australia? And I'm like, I have no idea. I don't even think you guys have the same websites.
Did you like anything about California? I like being kind of like, I said, having a lot of people around that did the same thing, but beyond that, no. I like that they had flea markets daily. I'll take that. I'll give them that positive. That's the only two things.
Yeah.
No. 3 things. They also had, like, for us, like the toy stores out there, they had so many, like, collectible stores by, like, the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, no.
I don't have Dr. Pepper. I haven't had Dr. Pepper in the house in forever.
Hooked on that tea now, right?
Yeah, but I'm starting to lean towards soda again.
Oh, you want soda instead now? You go back and forth.
I gotta go to the store and get cream soda.
Do
we feel like we need a Stockton flea market reunion?
To be honest, no, man. I get more foot traffic in my yard sale than I ever did at Stockton. I don't even gotta haul it. I just like open up the garage, throw everything outside of the garage, and there it is. And I don't gotta haul it nowhere. And like now that we've established like this, everybody knows. It's like literally, it's like a freaking neighborhood block party when we have a yard sale. Like we have the same probably 50, 60 people plus always a new 50, 60 faces every time. They probably enjoyed seeing us there only because we sold everything way too cheap. How many times did we sell something there and you're like, no, what'd you sell it to them for? That was like $5. And you're like, you could have made them pay $15.
Like, how many times, Pirate, did I price something for you and then you're just like, that's way too cheap. And you gave me like more. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll take it.
I can't remember, like, I feel like you used to get annoyed at the other people that would buy from us and then resell it. He's like, no, don't give it to them for $5. They're just going to go sell it for 15. But yeah. I don't know. Like, I like yard sales because you don't have to haul nothing and it's right there. It's just chill and easy. And you're on your own turf. You don't got to go in that death room of a bathroom, they call it there in Stockton, where you got to hope you don't catch like 12 diseases. And you got to take a pee into Stockton Flea Market. You got to pretty much bet on the fact you're coming out infected.
Oh, I got to take a car. Hold on.
Where you going?
Hello?
Oh. Hi, guys. Hello, Tattoo Virgin. Should I get 1 or 2? Yeah. But be aware, once you get 1 or 2, they're very addicting. At least I think so. Because after I got 1, I got this one like right when I turned 18 right here. The Never Fear. And then that was it. I just started getting them everywhere. Yeah. When we went to Rio Vista and we didn't tell nobody we were going there, you tried to get them to come up behind you in a hoodie. That was pretty funny. Good times, good times, good times. Oh, Chair, as soon as we get enough stuff, we're having another yard sale. And I have my fingers crossed, just hoping that they freaking call the police on us again. I hope we have like 12 cop cars show up. I really do. That'll make the video hilarious. And what's the worst that can happen? They're going to fine me a couple $100? That's cool. If that's really what they're going to do, I'm all for it. All right. Have you been to the 400-mile yard sale? No. But we did try to go to a 100-mile yard sale the other day, like a couple weekends ago, and it sucked. Like, it was just all like an overpriced flea market there, basically. Will Conor McGregor fight again? Probably, but I don't think it's going to be with Poirier. If he fights again, I think it's going to be a trilogy with Nate, since they both just keep losing, and it's not really significant. Because I believe Poirier is going to beat Oliveira and become the champion, and Conor McGregor is legitimately 1-3 at lightweight at this point, so he should not get another title shot. No, nobody commented on our yard sign. I was sad. I was like, aww. But, you know, it is what it is. I joined the membership. Woohoo! Thank you. I can't wait to see what's in that unit either. I really can't. I'm, like, super excited. George, we're, like, 90% sure, but we don't know, like, for certain. I don't have no evidence, but through, like, a couple people talked to us and told us some things about certain people, and I have a good idea, but like I said, I can't be confident. But I'm like 80% confident. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Hey, love you. Appreciate it. What her TNT represents? Where's she still? I don't even know who called. She just said she had to take a phone call, but it was something her grandpa had on his hand before he passed away. And he always said that when he was younger and got in bar fights, that was the right hand, the dynamite, you know, that would put people out. So I know she got it. Her brother got it. Her uncle got it. They all have the tattoo in the same spot just because of something he had. When did I get the UFC tattoo? I don't know. That was a while ago. Like I said, I've loved MMA and martial arts pretty much my whole life. I did Taekwondo when I was like 6. And then I started watching UFC when Matt Hughes fought Carlos Newton, that was the first fight I watched. I think that was in like 2001 or 2. And got like really heavy into it around the 2007 era. And yeah, I still love it. I love it. I appreciate that. And Yankees are number 1. Woohoo. Do you live in an HOA? Yeah, unfortunately. Because this is a rental. But like I said, when we buy our house, that's one of our things we're definitely taking into consideration. I'm not even considering any house that's in an HOA. Like, it's not even considered. This was just a rental, and it was just basically a temporary yearly thing until we have a big chunk of money saved up to put toward the big house. But yeah, here's what happens. Love MMA, me too. It's like human chess. Appreciate it. Appreciate those. Those are some of my favorite videos to make, but YouTube always demonetizes them. And it makes me so sad. I'm like, come on, just let me talk crap to people. Why you always got to demonetize it? And demonetized videos can hurt your channel overall, so I just stopped doing it. I might have to try it on Facebook. I might have to try putting one on Facebook and see if it gets demonetized. We'll see. So, yeah. Do you like Dragon Ball Super? I do. I loved it. But in order, I think Dragon Ball Z is the best. The original Dragon Ball is number 2. Then Super. Then GT. But yeah, I like them all. Used to wrestle. That's what's up. Appreciate it, Catherine. To be honest, Kathy, I have not the slightest clue what their rules are. I didn't pay no attention. I hope so. Actually, I know so because they have they've had the community yard sale, like the neighborhood yard sale here, at least twice that I can remember. So I know they have to allow it. But to be honest, I have no idea what their rules are. I don't care. We're gonna do it anyway. That's definitely the plan. Like I said, I'm not even considering a house with an HOA because they're so annoying. Like, why do you get to dictate what I'm allowed to do on my property? That's just so aggravating. Have you all ever been metal detecting? We have a brand new metal detector. We've tried it before and we found like last time we tried it at a beach in California, I think we found like a silver ring. It was worth like $4 and like a penny or something. Other than that, it was like bottle caps and crap. Tim, I have to agree here too. I don't like all the drama. That's why I can't stand Connor. Khabib was a great champion. My favorite fighter or champion right now is Kamaru Usman, just because he's just like dominate, go in there, outclass your opponent, and shake hands, be friends after. I like that. That's how I grew up watching it. My favorite fighter right now would probably be Max Holloway, though. No, she's just on the phone, Lillian. So we good. What do we say? Yeah. Does your brother live with you? Yes, he lives with us. Completely understand that. Amen. Amen. If you wanted to be a UFC fighter, I think I'm way too far gone now. But to be honest, when I was a teenager, I was heavy into it. But like, I was just one of those guys. I always ate a lot, but I always played sports. So like, I never really packed on much weight. And then I graduated high school, and then, you know, the bad eating kept going, but they didn't have the exercise to go along with it. So this happened. But actually, me and Amber both, we found a gym that's like 15 minutes from here that has kickboxing, Muay Thai, and boxing that we were already signed up for. And we're going to start doing it Monday. And I'm like super nervous because like I'm so far out of shape to where I used to be. But at the same time, I'm like genuinely excited just to be in that environment again. I love it. I love it so much. Like, it's crazy how people that fight for a living are genuinely the nicest athletes I've ever met in my life. Like, UFC fighters are the nicest athletes I've ever met. We've been to like 100 freaking MLB games. We've been to NBA games, NFL. MMA fighters are the nicest athletes on the planet. I think it's because they get to take their stress out on other people. And then, you know, everyone else has pent-up anger. They get to go in the cage, fight, and then, you know what? They shake hands after, and it's cool. Yeah, Super's awesome. Yeah, Max Holloway is my guy. And I said this before. Brandon, my brother, might hate for me to say this, but if you search Max Holloway open workouts on YouTube and go through the filter of somewhere, you'll find a video where before Max Holloway was champion, he got Brandon on stage with him to spar, like shadow box with him and everything. So ever since then, I was like, he's just cool. She went to go take a phone call for someone. I don't know who, but it didn't seem like it was important, but we'll see in a second. Might try metal detecting in Virginia Beach. That might be a good idea. It's only a couple hours away. What's your opinions on the best MMA fighter? Right now, active, I'd say Kamaru Usman is the best right now. All time, either GSP or Mighty Mouse. I can't take into consideration John Jones because he's a steroid abuser. Same with Anderson Silva. In my opinion, once you get popped for steroids, your name's got to be taken out of the greatest of all time equation. Like, we can't really consider you no more. But yeah, I like Usman's my favorite champion right now. That's why we went to Florida last month to see him fight Masvidal. It was so great because Masvidal's from Miami, so the whole arena was all for Masvidal. And there was like maybe 10 of us total in that arena for Usman, and he just knocked him out cold. And I jumped up like, yes! So satisfying. What was that?
Our landlord. Just asking about the AC.
Oh, okay.
And then I told him eventually that I had 4 cats because he was asking like to try and experiment with the rooms upstairs.
Yeah.
Like cutting off the vents, shutting the doors. But I was like, I had the litter boxes up there. And like I had to move them basically from downstairs to upstairs. And he was like, 4 cats, you know that makes you a crazy cat lady now, right? And I was like, yeah. And then he said he can't help rescuing cats himself. He has like 3 that all have like a sob story. And I was like, yeah, all ours.
None of our cats were adopted. They're all sob stories. Did you ever hear of Matthews County, Virginia? Nope. Never heard of it, actually. I collect books and medias of all sorts. That's pretty cool. I mean, buying a storage, you don't have to buy big, though. Like I said, starting out, buy small. Buy 5x5. Buy 5x10. Just try it. You never know. Like, the one we bought in the beach, like, a couple weeks ago, it was like it looked like a half-empty 5x10, and it was full of, like, thousands of dollars in Magic Gathering cards. So you never know. Just profile them. Are we in Westchester County? I don't even know where that's at. Do you?
The only Westchester I've ever heard of is like a shopping center, so I have no idea. No, we're not in it. I just don't know where that is.
Okay. Yeah. Can we meet your brother sometime? He's been on here quite a few times. But yeah, I mean, he's just busy.
Yeah, even during our live streams, he'll randomly show up. So
yeah, he's just busy. He's just doing a lot of his own thing, just trying to grow himself too. Boom. I think I finally caught up with the chat, so it just refreshed, and I'm down here at the bottom. So if anyone puts anything in the chat now, it'll pop up. Still freaking out over those knives, dude. I love them too. I'm probably gonna keep a couple, but majority of them, yeah, we'll just sell. What's your next tattoo? My next tattoo is for those to watch Dragon Ball. The scene where Goku first goes Super Saiyan for the first time and is standing there, and I want Planet Namek in the background. It's gonna basically take up this whole thing, because basically, eventually, I want this whole forearm to be like a Dragon Ball sleeve, and I want to get this one redone because I got this one done in a shop like a long time ago, and I thought it was decent until this guy came along and did this one, and now I'm like, wow, this one sucks. So I'm gonna get him to redo this one for me too, just to fix it and make it look better and add a background, and eventually, this whole arm is gonna be connected to a Dragon Ball tattoo.
And then I want something like this. Like on my arm.
Tiger,
but instead of like, the butterflies look cool, but I'd rather butterflies not be on there. And then the colors, like they look cool as well. I don't know. Like now that I'm looking at it, I really like the colors, but I like blue, purple, and pink, like the galaxy colors.
Let's see. Still impressed by the fighter. That was the best. That was like the best middle finger to that whoever did it. Because it was just so chill, and they didn't care at all. See ya.
Bye, Carlina.
I didn't read the rest of it. Ooh, I hope everything turned out okay. Sorry, I hope everything turns out all right. Where do we go?
Thank you, Kathy. Sending love from Houston.
Woohoo!
We don't keep a lot of things at all.
No, we really don't.
Like, I think we have, like, 3 things that I can think of off the top of my head that we've kept. Well, 4. You count the Beretta, but 4 that I can think of off the top of my head that we've kept over time. Like, over
I've kept 2 jackets. I got my North Faces. That's about it.
I have, like, 2 or 3 jackets in my closet I can't even fit yet that I just wanted to keep.
It is nice. What's Baby Jebus' plans? I don't know. Just keep growing the artwork, keep growing music stuff, and keep stacking money.
So he makes beats and does artwork. So he's like a producer, but can also like make your album cover.
Yeah.
I can make your beat and your album cover.
Yup. Well, come on over next time, Deborah. It's probably going to be soon.
Yeah.
I mean, possibly there's a good possibility it's going to be next weekend because we're about to pick up a fully stacked 10x10 unit, front to back, side to side. So good chance it's going to be next week. And this weekend we're going to be gone, but yeah.
We'll announce it on Facebook. We're probably going to post the address because we've literally had so many people message us privately on Facebook asking, when are you going to hold it? Where are you located? So we'll probably just put it on Facebook.
Yep. Where do we go?
We've been live for 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm going to end it at 2.5 hours. So
okay.
We're going to go for
That's
12 more minutes. Because then I need to get some dinner, man.
Some dinner. We can Popeye.
Yeah. I'm doing a seafood diet.
Did you tell them what we're doing? Probably next
class,
week?
yeah, I told them I'm excited. I told them I'm nervous and excited at the same time.
I'm so nervous.
But so excited.
It's like nervous, excited. Like, it's a whole new environment for me. I've never been in like a fight environment. But I think it's really cool. Like, I would like to learn it, not just to get in shape, but also just to, I don't know, feel confident that I can, like, defend myself if I need to.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, like I said, I love fight environment because, like I said before, they're the nicest athletes in the world. They always are. They're always
I'm
like
not
the most
concerned
willing.
about the people.
Martial artists are, like, the coolest people ever. Let's see. Do some Instagram. My Facebook is a ghost town. I don't do much on Instagram. We post pictures.
I don't even think you can go live on Instagram, too. But I don't know if you can hook it to StreamYard. We should try that.
We got to try that next time. Yeah, we got to see. Even though you don't like Indiana lottery. No, because I got that $50. Pretty sure that's where I got that $50 ticket at and lost.
And yes, we have other siblings besides baby Jebus. They also have a half sister. I have a stepsister and a brother, and technically a half brother out there somewhere.
Let's see. How easy is it to start a YouTube channel? How easy is it to start a YouTube channel?
Easy.
Very easy. How easy is it to grow a YouTube channel into a successful business? Pretty difficult.
Oh,
But-
good. Where'd that go?
What?
Ellen just commented.
I didn't
Or
see it.
Demetrica. Yeah, there we go. Love you guys. Everything I
Oh,
bought
there
at
it
auction, well wrapped and arrived pristine. Good.
That's what I like to hear.
We've been hearing better things. Like since we've been insuring them,
Mm-hmm.
they don't kick him as much.
It's crazy, right? You pay the extra few bucks for insurance, and they don't break everything.
Gosh.
It's almost like they're concerned they'll lose money, but if
Yeah.
it's just you losing money, they don't give a flying,
F.
Yeah,
Flying F.
a flying one. Yep,
F. Flying.
with the couple of letters after it. Let's see, where do we go? Appreciate it. I think you're thinking more West Virginia. There are parts of Virginia too.
Yeah.
It just depends.
That like deep south or deep west.
Yeah. This is a joke. For somebody gets triggered, we're all joking here. How do you tell when online pictures? I mean,
It's hard.
you can profile, but realistically, it's always a gamble. But you just got to make educated gambles, educated guesses. Look for stuff that you know about. Like I like to look for nerdy stuff. If I see like Funko Pops, action figures, things like that I have experience in, I look for that kind of stuff. And just make sure you don't see evidence of the people going into it, like the one we just had on the screen, the New York one where they're opening totes. And you know, like I said, if there was a gold necklace or there was $300 cash in there, it's not no more. No, I sell them.
Yeah.
I sell them.
Worth more to us if we sell them. No,
I don't even remember.
We tried to auction that.
Man, nobody
like on our
wanted
live
it.
auction, nobody wanted it. I don't even remember what we did with it.
I don't either.
Did we? I don't remember. I feel there was like some things that we couldn't sell that we gave to Storage Stalker to try to sell.
Yeah.
But I don't know exactly what happened to it. Maybe it got sold at the flea market.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. If you see a game, is that an insta buy for you? It's definitely a turn on. If I see a video game, especially multiple, you can usually tell. At least I think I can profile a unit from doing it so many times. I can tell when it looks like a young guy in his teens or 20s type unit. Those are my favorites because they always have, video games, possible gun stuff, electronics, things like that. If I see it and it looks like that kind of unit, I'm more likely to go for it. I like that. What do you think of buying a book of $300 to $5 scratch tickets? I'd do it. I don't know where. I'd go to the lottery office. Yeah, I would try it. Maybe. I don't know. I like $30 tickets because you just win more. Oh, whenever we win a unit over there. Show the new unit one more time. I've seen a few more people asking. All right, one last time because we're going to get off here soon. Let's
7
see.
minutes.
Do I still have it open? Yeah. Let's share the screen really quick. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. I'm closing that too because that's my other unit. Hold on. Let me fix it first. I forgot I closed it. I just had my other unit open and I can't let nobody see that one. All right, now I found it. Oops, wrong thing. All right here. This is the new unit we just got. Right here in Arlington, Virginia, which, by the way, is the most expensive city in Virginia. Average home price is at $1 million. And lots of units. Packed to the front, 10 by 10. You can see over here, packed to the side, and all the way back. And you can see here, one thing I liked is the clothes. Still had the tags on them, so it looks like could be a lot of new stuff in there. And this, I still don't know if that's, now that one person said it looks like a TV bubble wrap, that's kind of what I'm seeing too. But we'll see. I don't know. But when we called to pay for it, the thing was they said, you can't pay over the phone, but you don't have to worry about nobody paying it off because the former owner died. So we know nobody's been in there. That's why I'm excited about it. Well, we'll see.
And then they also said something about like they had to wait. What she said, we had to wait for legal to, I guess, clear the unit.
Yeah, they say when somebody dies, they have to do something legally or something. I don't know, but whatever. It's good.
I was so confused when she said that. I was like, wait, what are you talking about legal? Like, this is gonna make the unit more interesting.
Yeah. You know, when you give stuff back, I never will come in contact with the people. Very, very rarely, because they will blame you. Give it to the facility gives it to them. So I have no idea how that works. They just tell us, like, give us the personal paperwork, things like that, pictures, then they give it to the former owner. Because people are crazy. Like, literally, they'll sign a contract, they'll not pay the bill, then the facility will sell their unit, and that will be your fault for buying it. It's just this whole, entitlement era we live in now. So I recommend not getting yourself involved with them because you don't know how crazy people are. Give it to the facility, let them take care of it. Because, yeah, people are crazy. That would be fun. I always think about doing a YouTube course. But I feel like I want to get bigger first. I want my channel to reach like 1 million subscribers. Then maybe at that point. Well,
I don't know. That's why I thought I heard like thunder. No, might have been Brandon.
Actually, I'll take rain at this point. It's better than this humidity heat. I definitely think it's going to be a good one. I'm super excited. Yeah, that's why I say give it to the other people, because the other people will blame you. I just don't understand it. I never like the logic behind it.
And Deborah said, how do you get notifications? So on YouTube, there's a bell that you can hit to get all notifications. What is it on Facebook? It's a bell too, right?
Pretty sure. They might, Gordon, to be honest. I have no idea. I think they're legally supposed to hold it for like 30 days or something. After 30 days, then they're allowed to throw it away. But obviously, we have no idea what they really do. But I'm not putting myself or anyone else in danger and risking it. Because it's crazy.
So I think like with Facebook, as far as notifications, as long as you follow it, you might be able to see it. But if you're like, I don't know, looking for something specific, just visit the page. It's probably, definitely your best bet.
Jenny, it really depends on the volume of the unit. If I buy a 5x5 or a 5x10, I'm checking everything down to the crevice in every pocket of every book. If I buy like a big one, yeah, sometimes I'll let stuff. I probably can miss something because it's just too much. And I need to get it out of there. Like the one we bought in Delaware, I didn't flip through any of those books, and there was probably 300-400 of them. So I have no idea what I gave away. But it's all right.
And Kathy responded to you and said there's a bell on the top of this column that you click on to get notices.
There you go. Only once that I was like 100% sure of. Other than that, there's some like shady stuff that like seems that way, but I'm not sure. What Dragon Ball Funko Pops am I missing? Planet Arlie of Vegeta. The only one. He's like $3,500.
Still worth that much?
It's gone up in value. It's closer to 4,000, I think. He was only like 2,800. Then he went to 3,000. Now I think it's around 3,500. My thing is, I want to buy it in person. I don't trust buying it over the internet because I'm scared it's going to get damaged in shipping, and I've yet to ever see one in person. So
yeah, or an actual real one.
Yeah, a real one in person. So when that day comes, maybe I'll buy it.
I'm trying to see if I can find it on the fucking
Go to the watch list.
That's what I'm going to. A wish list.
But yeah, we'll see. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. We appreciate that too.
Planet Arlie is listed on here on the Funko app for $29.40.
Oh, I guess one sold cheap.
Yeah, probably.
Or a fake sold and it took it into consideration. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of agree with you a lot, Kathleen. It's always weird when I see it. I'm like, why'd you put that in a storage unit? Like, it's not like it's a big like treadmill or something huge you need a room for. It's usually like this. There's somewhere you could put that. I would think. Yeah.
Yes, Deborah. Well, we try to respond as often as possible. So
yeah, we try. Like I said, we have literally the other day we responded to messages for 3.5 hours and we only got to 2 days back. So, and there's like weeks on there. So like we try. The best moment, hitting 100,000 subscribers right now, and as of now, I still like. I know I'll hit 1 million, but I still don't even know if that'll be more dramatic than the 100K was, because the 100K was like the original goal for so long. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. It'll come eventually. How do you deal with shady storage owners? You learn and you stay away from them. And if you're us, you make a video calling them out, and they usually get mad. Yes. But it is what it is. Thank you. Thank you.
Good night, Fran.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know who that is.
No idea.
Sorry. I'm not that smart. But anyway, guys, appreciate you coming on. Appreciate everyone staying and chat with us. Wish us luck because we're heading to that big unit tomorrow. We're going to rent a U-Haul and hopefully find all kinds of good stuff. So it's time to go get some Popeyes.